connecting, and we should be live. Alright, so if everything is going according to plan, we should be live right now. Hello everyone. So, oh my god, you're hearing double. Yep, that's me talking. Double feedback, let's go.
Oh, it's because you had your own stream.
Yeah, I had my own stream.
It's just Tails channel tradition. I do the same thing all the time.
It always happens. It always happens. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, here we are. We got some Sonic Superstars to go through. We're mainly here to showcase some of the co-op. Obviously, I'm joined with Evan. Evan Jumpscare. Yeah, he's always lurking. When you least expect him, he comes out. It's crazy. But yeah, here we are. We're gonna showcase some Sonic Superstars co-op. I kind of decided to settle on. There was a few more friends that I could have gotten here from IDW Sonic News and some Tales Channel people, but at least for now, I think 2-player Sonic Superstars is probably just kind of the more balanced way to go about it. Maybe we'll do a stream with 4 people eventually, but that just becomes so chaotic. But that just becomes so chaotic. It's like, wow. But yeah, all right, let's get into it. Let me make sure we can see the game. And here we go. I'll get my phone so I can read chat, so I don't miss any of you guys. And Team Soup or Team Stars? I'm more of Team Soup, personally.
Oh my gosh, it's the season for some good soup as
it
well.
Is.
Like, I'm in. This is the season where I'm in denial that it's gonna be hot, like tomorrow or something. So all the ACs are still in, but I'm like freezing. I'm like, it's gonna be warm. I swear.
I actually, I think this week is the first week in a while that I have not had to use the AC whatsoever. So.
But it's still in. Like I have the old units. You gotta open a window to.
Oh, Evan.
Put in. That's what I'm talking about.
Evan, are you seeing this? We're running into our first glitch on the stream.
What happened?
We're stuck in the main menu.
No way.
We're stuck in the main menu. This happened to me once before. So essentially, you press start, and the game just stays in the title screen. Well, I guess we're relaunching the game. I really like
the title screen.
Oh, this is a beautiful title screen. I mean,
this is actually a feature. This is the photo mode for the title screen.
There's a feature.
It allows you.
There's a feature.
Yeah, just take in the North Star Islands.
Yeah, like isn't it beautiful? No, but I'm pressing start again. No, trust me. Like I'm doing it. I'm mashing. No, it's over. We need to restart.
This is the stream, guys.
This is the stream. All right. I'm just restarting, guys. Just give me a second.
This is the authentic experience. A glitch already, right? Actually, guys, out of all the streams that will happen, you guys were here, so you can start your journey for categorizing?
Yeah.
Cataloging. I was saying categorizing and cataloging at the same time. Categorizing. As on your quest of categorizing and cataloging all the glitches from the live streams, see who runs into a glitch the fastest. I think it was us.
Probably us.
I don't know if there's any way to speed run running into a glitch.
See, we're fine now. It worked now. That's a fun clip, yeah. It happens.
So this is the first time we've ever played the game ever. We've never ever gotten to Sand Sanctuary Act 1.
I've never played this game before. First impressions.
Save. This is my mom's save. She really likes Knuckles.
Yeah?
She's a Knuckles fan.
Wow.
She's part of the Knuckles community. You guys don't know her because she's from the Knuckles community.
I can't believe you turned into Muscle Man there for a second. You had my mom jokes under your belt. That's crazy. So, what do you say? What do you say we do a new data? You know, this is my own data. I'm playing this game alone. You know, I tried it a little bit. It's a new one, right?
We gotta earn it.
Yeah, because the special stages are really fun in co-op. Like we want to do those. Yeah, we want to do those for sure.
This is the Daki and Evan save.
So don't tell SEGA, but when this game launched on Steam yesterday, for the first 20 minutes, all of the DLC, including the deluxe edition upgrade, was free. So me, this guy right here, me, that had the normal edition, I got everything for free. Comic skins, Lego, Rabbit, everything. But don't tell SEGA.
That was a gift.
That was a gift from the Segas.
SEGA, no, see, this is where it was. SEGA's like, you know, some people gotta stay up really late.
It was 5 a.m. It's true. It was 5 a.m. Right? I was here for it.
So they were like, you know what? let's give them 20 minutes. And you know what? They were so nice. They were like, you know what? Let's not worry about the people who got the digital deluxe. Let's not worry about them.
Nah. I'm sure the people that paid $70 and I got away with paying 50 and have the same content as them, I'm sure they're fine with it, right, guys?
Yeah. Sonic fans are chill.
You guys paid 20, 20 more. Well, it's fine.
Not a big deal. Anyway, game.
Bridge Island, let's go.
Oh my god. It's funny that like SEGA right now is all like, yeah, Team Sonic is Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
Yeah.
Like in the intro of this game, this game is like the Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, Amy.
Yeah.
But the intro is still just Sonic and Tails on the tornado. They didn't even bother to have.
Yeah, I haven't played Knuckles yet, but I think Knuckles has his own intro, right? Like that's what's going on there.
So they're just
where are you going?
Hanging together.
It's like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Like Knuckles has his own entrance, and so does
So Amy can't hang with the squad. Like I don't get what they're trying to say. Are they a team? Are they not? Like what's going on?
Yeah, Amy's doing her own thing as well. I don't know.
What's the canon, guys? Where's Sage? This is ridiculous. What's that?
I can't believe this. Where is Ian Flynn? Where is Sage? Where are the Titans?
Where's the Master Emerald?
Where's the lore?
Here?
This is the current situation of the lore team.
Why are all the emeralds there?
Oh yeah, this is a glitch. We don't have all the emeralds. We don't have all the emeralds. We only have one. But there's a visual glitch. Is Ian Flynn canon? He's not. Also, so someone named Evan says, "Hey Evan, the stream is late. Mardic Mondays was yesterday." What do you have to say about that?
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say to that? Sorry, guys. Every Monday you go through, I own Mondays now. You have to live Monday as a Mardic Monday now. It's for me. Everything you do is for me in some weird way.
Look, the person saying that's name is Evan, so you just gotta, you gotta start making your own thing. Just make Evan Mondays and make them yours. You're Evan. You can do Evan Mondays.
Man, the moment I make Evan Mondays, Evan's gonna be like, man, I miss Mardic Mondays. Like, he just won't, he won't settle. It won't be good enough. So is this a shortcut? Like,
I don't know what these things do. I think there's just, yeah, like you spawn in a different place. You got some rings. Sure, right?
Yo, those bubbles in the background, that's the end watching us.
Oh my god.
Were we in cyberspace?
I think that was cyberspace, guys. That was Sage.
I keep thinking I'm Sonic, not gonna lie.
Oh, Evan is so used to being the protagonist. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Not gonna lie, I don't play as Tails a lot. I don't know, like, I feel like whenever I don't play as Sonic in classic games, I choose Knuckles.
Right.
I've always seen... It's one of those things where it's like... Knuckles had paths that are literally blocked off unless you're Knuckles.
Yeah.
And I always saw I always saw Tails as like the little brother mode that you play when you don't get the screen, right? And you only can fly so you can stay on the screen and like, or you're trying to skip the platforming. So I was always worried I was gonna be like leaning on Tails' fly mechanic so much that I would actually like miss the game.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Whereas Knuckles, like, you slowly go down and you'll cling to a wall, so it's like asking you to interact with the level design more.
Yeah, because with Tails, like, even like when I use him, it's like, okay, I'll try not to fly over everything, but then I just fly over everything, because that's the Tails gameplay.
Yeah, because you can.
Yeah, because that's the Tails experience.
Yeah, and I get into a tendency where, like, if I find a...
I'm
gonna try to... If I find a big clearing... oh, nice dodge. I saved you, not me. If I find a clearing in the sky, like no walls in my way, and there's a ramp in front of me, I'm like, okay, I want to see what I can get away with, because I can fly, and experimentation is huge in Classic Sonic.
Right.
So, when I try to experiment with Tails, and I try to, like, fly over everything, see how far I can skip, I often just die, because I can't see what's underneath me, or I skip too much, so it's like, it's a lose-lose. If I win... and I get to the end of the level, I'm like, damn, I wonder what that level was like. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And if I die, I'm like, what the heck? I can't just... I can't
Got it.
experiment?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always been tricky. Whenever that's all the stuff going on in my noggin when I'm deciding whether to play as Tails or not. I can never select Tails because of all that going on.
It happens.
But we're co-op now, so it's a little different. Like
a little.
Like you're gonna, for example, because of the way that this camera works. If I try to do that skip thing I was just talking about, maybe the camera will just say no and bring me back to Sonic. It probably will.
It might. It honestly might. I still don't know like what the programming logic is behind like who gets chosen to, you know, for the camera to follow. Like I really don't know.
It'll be interesting to figure out once they crack this game wide open and figure it out.
Yeah,
I almost wish,
see? Like now it went to you. For no reason.
I almost wish that like when you slightly get off screen, it does the like Smash Bros thing where you have like a couple of like a little bit of off-screen time before you're like dead.
Right.
This game will kill you the moment you're off screen. Like
yeah, you got teleported.
Which is crazy because like that's expecting everyone to have like robotic reaction time because every character in this game has like a slow acceleration.
Right.
So like if you do a spin dash and I just so happen to not do a spin dash, I'm just holding forward, I'm dead.
Right.
I'm dead.
I'll say though, like notice how I spawned back into you in the middle of the loop, and it worked super well. Like I could still keep going. The spawning back in is very solid.
Much better than episode 2.
2, yeah, where you at?
I think it pops you back up.
Yeah, you would do a little jump. You would do a little jump.
And that sucked, yeah, because if you spawn in the middle of a loop or something, you would just kind of like spawn literally in the middle of the loop while your friend ran past you and then you died again.
Right.
So,
yeah.
It's an improvement. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like, I can tell they improved it, so I just wish, why did they just improve it to the point where it worked?
That's what I think about improvement.
I don't know. It feels like they always, it's a step in the right direction, and it's a funny meme right now.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like Sonic Team is adamant. Like it's written all over their whiteboard. We will step in the right direction.
Maybe we'll take a few steps in another direction as well, but we'll step into at least one right direction. At least one.
As long as we step in the right direction at some point, we did it. We did it, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ow.
But real talk, I am like having fun with this game. There is a lot of criticism of this game that I think is overblown.
Yeah, I'm generally really enjoying this game, and I know this is a very technical thing, and I know not everyone has access to these screens and all, but at least on PC, if you can get this game at like, I'm on 1440p currently, but if you can get at least like 1080, but you have a higher refresh rate, which in my case I have 165, so I can like hit 165 frames per second and feel the difference. It's beautiful. Like, I've never played a Sonic game this smooth, because all Sonic games just lock at 60. Even though they're the perfect games to go beyond because Sonic is fast. But running through all of this with like double the frame rate that I'm used to, which is usually 60, it's beautiful. Like it's eye candy. Like this game has generally like surprised me so much visually.
To add to that, I was surprised how much turning off depth of field did.
Yeah, no, getting rid of the blurry backgrounds is huge. It's huge.
It's really huge. I kind of want to talk about it more because it's not, I don't know, like in everything leading up to the release of this game, like screenshots, gameplay, interviews, whatever it was, I felt like the visuals were empty. Like I felt that feeling too, and it still feels samey visual-wise. Like it definitely is not a Mario Wonder. I'm not trying to say that.
No, for sure, but it's so much better.
Getting rid of the depth of field gives you, ironically, depth in the background.
Yeah.
So you feel like there's more going on, and you actually feel like you're moving faster.
Yeah.
Because you're moving past more things, whereas before, it just was like blobs.
Yeah. Like I feel like it's weird, but I generally feel like when you play this game, again, if you can bump up the resolution and everything, like to me, it looks so much better than I had like anticipated from even watching the PS5 gameplays. I was like, yeah, that looks decent. but like playing it, at least again with higher refresh rates and everything, I'm impressed. Like straight up. Straight up. It's great.
Does Frontiers let you boost the
No,
frame rate?
60 is all you get.
So this is the only Sonic game so far that hasn't been locked?
I believe so. I think Colors Ultimate also kind of allows that, but it's not stable, as in it doesn't work too well. I don't think.
And how useful is that? Would you like to play Sonic Colors in higher frames but looks like dog shit?
And just causes a bunch of issues? Yeah, I want that.
Yes, please.
I want
Sega,
more
please.
issues on my game, waiter, please.
My God.
But this game, it does have an issue so far with refresh rate. It's not perfect. And the issue that it has is that charging the spin dash is not consistent. Like,
yeah, you mentioned that. I saw you
yeah,
mention on Twitter. What's the problem with
so
that?
like when we're out of the special stage, what I'll do is like I'll crouch and spam like my button as much as I can, and you'll see that the spin dash, like the sound of it charging, does not correlate whatsoever to my tapping. Like it'll stop tapping for a few seconds, it'll lose the charge, and then suddenly it'll charge up. It's missing inputs, and that's due to the refresh rate.
It's because of the refresh rate. Huh?
Yes, if you're at 60, it charges well.
What if you lower it even more? Like, because I was noticing it wasn't quite as snappy as the original classics too. Like,
yeah, so look, right now I'll crouch, right, and I'll just spam it. See how I barely did one charge? See, now I did like 2, and now it's doing like a lot, and now it's stopping again, and now it's not working, now it's working again. See, it's all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That oh wow reaction was just for the stream, because I'm sure that comparison was wonderful for the stream, but I realized while you were doing that, my parsec is muted.
You're not hearing the game?
No, but it's okay. I know you described it very well, and I'm almost positive the stream doesn't want to see it twice. I get you.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
I can't.
No, but I mean, like, do you want to hear the game, like, period? Like, are you not hearing it now?
Oh, but if I heard the game, then I would hear myself, too, I think.
Would you? Does parsec work like that? I think.
Sometimes.
Right. Okay.
I know that. That's why parsec. I'm stupid.
Yeah, parsec is iffy. But yeah, again, you guys are not gonna have this issue if you just play at like 60 FPS or lower. But yeah, the moment you go higher, it gets a little wonky.
The hitboxes for those little like vines that we were just swinging on, like,
they're pretty small.
The hitbox is so tiny, bro.
Yeah.
It is the tiniest thing ever, which is crazy because like everything else in this game, I feel like it's really generous.
Yeah. Yeah.
With hitboxes, so it always catches you off guard. So if you haven't played this game yet and you get to that part and you're like vibing to the melodies of this song because he loves his as hell.
Oh, this song right now? Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
No, not this one, not this one. Everyone knows this is literally the exact boss that I was like freaking out about in the one video I made of Superstars, because I knew the moment I heard it, I'm like, that's not a Sonic 4 track, which means that it's a Superstars track.
Yeah.
And guys, seriously, I know that I was like the king of the fucking Cope parade at one point. So like, I understand, but I genuinely think, especially now that we've been through I've been through multiple news cycles of Sonic games, but like these two most recent ones, Sonic fans, I think we have a problem with our copium levels are too high. We need a little bit more realistic coping mechanisms.
Yeah. I would say though. Yeah, go on.
Well, just like, for example, like the unrealistic cope was like when this game leaked early, we were getting like, this is like an example of cope that's a little too far. People were going, oh, one time Pokemon released a game where they had a day one patch that fixed all the music. That is a huge red flag of over-coping when you're like, one time another studio did this. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
That's not a realistic like outcome. Like if you want to help people feel more optimistic about it, it's just you're not going to achieve it. You just end up making the side of optimism look goofy. And this is a Sonic-only level, so...
Failed to join? Can't you join on the Sonic-specific act?
What? No.
You can't?
It's designed for Sonic specifically.
So, wow, but I thought co-op would at least allow that. What?
Tails can't spin dash like Sonic can, so this level won't work for him.
Yes, it works for Tails can do this just fine.
That's my joke.
What the
this
hell?
level has a specific drop dash.
Right. Sure.
Knack likes Tails. He only doesn't like Sonic, so he won't fight him.
Okay.
If we mod the game and put Tails in this level,
he'll
Knack
die.
Will lose the will to fight. He will just, He can't do it. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, because Tails could not be flying all over this platforming right now and just, you know, rejoice.
He couldn't do it.
Nope.
Couldn't be me. It literally couldn't be me.
Me when I can do the same thing as Tails is doing with a wisp. Emerald power.
So true. No, you can't do that. That's not allowed. That's like, it's too much like Tails. As funny as my explanation of Knack not wanting to fight Tails, that's literally the only explanation that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's literally the only explanation that makes sense. And because they've said everything is canon, I am correct. So Knack,
everything is canon, guys.
So yeah, that's the explanation. Along with my explanation as to why all of the DLC was free on launch day, that is also canon because Sega said it was. So why did they say everything is canon, bro? That was a mistake.
Yeah, no. Like I'm reading a comment that says, "Didn't it advertise drop in co-op really heavily?" Yeah, the thing is, this level is like Act Sonic. It's not like Act 1 or 2. It's Act Sonic, and apparently, Act-specific characters really are serious about being character-specific. Like no one else. Like Act Amy is only for Amy. Act Knuckles is only for Knuckles. Act Sonic is only for Sonic.
Okay, people are gonna get triggered when I say this, but it's a little bit of me being like a clickbait at the beginning of my point.
Clickbait.
This game, Sonic Superstars. Oh God, am I making someone's thumbnail for them? I hope not. If I see this thumbnail, I swear to God, I'll seek you out. Superstars was built with like Forces mentality, like we must make everyone happy, and this game is pulled in so many directions. It's hurting itself, like, everywhere. Like, it's like, we need 4-player. Oh, crap. Now the bosses last way too long because it's designed for 4 characters all jumping on them at the same time. Oh, we need the levels designed for, like, 4 playable characters with all different movement mechanics. How do we... Oh, but we need some levels that are designed just for them. But we need them to jump in at any time, seamlessly for co-op play.
You heard it here first. Make a thumbnail, Evan's face, and it just says Sonic Superstars equals Sonic Forces, ? That's it.
Do it.
That's your thumbnail.
You know what? I take back what I said. Do it. Because literally, what would that do to me? What would that do? It doesn't do anything to me. You're the one that made the video. Like, you're gonna get the hate comments unless you go like,
oh my
Mardiculous
God.
Made me make
Trip.
This video.
Oh, okay. She said.
Hey! Yo, Trip just died.
Trip just like I wouldn't even say she tripped. She just got road killed. Like, that's heavy.
So, trips a lot.
This sounds like a fucking mess. I don't know. I'd say it's pretty good, but.
So Trip is wearing all that armor because they know they're like, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna hurt myself.
I don't know if this spoilers, but I just like the reason why Trip wears a helmet. You know, like once you understand the character, I feel like you understand why she wears a helmet, right? I think it's cute, you know. I like her. I like Trip.
Trip feels like the first. There's something unique about Trip, like uniquely.
Yeah. There's
developed.
Very unique thing about Trip that breaks a lot of rules, but that's why we love her.
I'm trying to figure out what it is about Trip's introduction in this game. Why am I? Oh, I guess I just become stupid. Okay. I don't know why, but Trip's introduction feels. Even though it's in a classic game where we're not getting any cutscenes or anything, just Trip's design.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, seems. I don't want to just say better, but like it seems more thought out. Like, I am right in the middle of like liking classic and modern Sonic, right? Like, I really do love classic Sonic.
I'm more of a moderner, but yeah, you're right in the middle.
I know you.
But I love classic. I love classic. I love it. Like, let's not get that wrong.
Like, the era that is the most.
Fly is up there.
The era of Sonic that makes me the most happy I find is in between classic and modern, and as they kind of pushed for modern, it's weird. I find myself in the middle all the time of these things. I think a fusion of both of them would be
Adventure is your like sweet spot. Adventure is
like your sweet spot. And so with that, it just feels like, even though I'm more modern leaning, like for example, I prefer long quills and green eyes.
I just hate that this sounds so much like we're talking politics, dude. I fucking hate it. I'm modern leaning.
I'm modern leaning
too.
However, Trip is more endearing than like almost any modern character that's been introduced.
So are you saying right here Trip is a more endearing and better introduction than Sage? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're admitting?
I would say that. I'm more interested in Trip as a character.
Right.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I am.
I
know that people wouldn't agree with me in that.
Even me as a pretty modern guy, I don't know.
Like, for example, think about how we started talking about this, right? Like, I was talking about how she's armored, and that's because she falls a lot.
Yeah.
She has like a built-in flaw.
We're going backwards.
That's like that you can communicate visually. You don't need dialogue to illustrate how Trip is. I think that's the kind of stuff that just, when you start with that basis, whether it's for a 2D game or a 3D game, or it has dialogue or it has no dialogue, I think that is just a more effective design.
Right.
If the more it can communicate with its design alone, I think the better it is. And so, weirdly enough, a big reason of why I love this game and why I think this game will age well is because it's the first time in a long time we've had SEGA feel like they have the confidence to introduce a new character, but they also got somebody who really knows how to do it.
Yeah.
So I think what's going on right now is it's launch day, so we're getting everybody analyzing it, right? Like, I can't wait to sink my teeth into this new classic game and figure out like exactly where it stands in the hierarchy of classic Sonic games. Like, that's going on right now.
Right.
But I feel like it kind of happened with Update 3 too, right? It first came out and everyone was like, oh my god, I'm focusing on all the technical reasons why it won't fucking work and why it's like flawed and frustrating. But then, like, as time goes on, it starts to set into things that you like, because you can, now that those technicalities are out of the way, you can start to appreciate what it's actually bringing to the table as a whole. Like, it's literally like, it's like drawing or making a painting or something. When you're looking up at it really close, you're seeing all the details. But then when you stand back from it and look at the bigger picture, you start to, you might be able to appreciate it better. And what I think I'm saying is, Superstars is one of those cases where when you're looking at it up really close, which is what you tend to do on launch, really close, and analyzing it, you are going to be frustrated. Especially since you have direct comparisons to make it to, not only Sonic 4, but all the classic Sonic games, and then not to mention all the fan games and all that shit. So it's got that working against it. So it's going to take some time before we can kind of really step back and appreciate a game like this, which is why it's so great that Trip is here, because Trip is one of the things that feels really, really new, along with the locations and stuff. I do wish, I'm appreciative of the locations being as unique as they are, but colors is still king when it comes to like making some really like interesting worlds. So obviously that's what we're aiming for. I hate to kind of suddenly vanish, but I actually have to quickly go to the store. Hopefully I'll be able to like join you again.
That's fine, yeah.
I made previous plans that got pushed back because of delays.
Oh, that happens, dude. That happens. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll be going through the game, so if you want to come back at any point, then you're more than welcome to.
All right, chat. Enjoy the game. Hopefully we'll be back later. I don't know how long the game is though, so I don't know how much Jackie's doing.
We're just going through a little bit. I mean, we already. Oh no! Okay, you got disconnected. No, don't restart. We'll just be going through it casually. I mean, and at some point, I guess when we already have a while and we've showcased most of it, you know, we'll be done. Maybe like around 6 zones, something like that. Middle point.
Alright, I'll speed run.
Alright.
Hopefully I don't run into any real-life glitches, like getting hit by a car.
Hopefully not.
Bye.
This man just say that getting hit by a car is a real life glitch. What? Well, Chad will have Evan back eventually. Well, as long as he can get back before I finish the stream. But I mean, we've kind of just started, so we're gonna be going for a bit. Just a little bit longer. Also, if I can get like this boss to die, that would be like so nice. That hits him, right? Yeah. Knock on wood. Knocking on wood. I always forget he has this phase where he shoots rockets. He's gonna do the right now, yeah. Yeah, so that's like one thing about this game, right? Is that the bosses just take like a minute. I feel like people are kind of overblowing that in the way that the more you play these bosses, the more you realize you can cheese them. And not only cheese them, but you know, just kind of like notice new patterns and kill them like a lot earlier than you'd initially think. But yeah, they take a while, especially if you like suck like I did at that boss. They play this boss at like 60% winning. Yeah, so that's what I was referring to, right? There's a lot of windows for you to really get it done faster. But there's also like a lot of waiting. There's a lot of waiting unless, you know, you really know what you're doing. But even then, even when you know what you're doing, it takes a minute. It takes a minute. So now that Evan's gone, what I'll do is we'll leave this save file right where he left. And we'll go back to my main save file, single player, which I have not beat the game yet. So you guys get to experience that with me at the very least, I guess. Should I showcase like one of the skins? I think we should do that. The thing is, some of these skins, I want to showcase the comic one, but the thing with the comic one is, it kind of glitches out a lot. But we'll show it. There's one boss that absolutely has no chance for extra hit. That kind of blows. That kind of blows. See, this is what I mean with this skin. Do you guys think this skin is working as intended right now? Do you think this is cel-shaded Sonic? Dude! He seems like he has blood in his eyes. This looks like Sonic.exe, like, what? Like, what is this? This is not normal. Like, it's so weird. That's so weird. But yeah, they just don't seem to be working as intended, guys. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Where am I in the save file even? I'm on Oh, did I go back to the same one? I feel like I did that. Oops. 3 AM challenge? Yeah, no. Yeah, what the hell? I agree. What is that? It's probably not a good... Oh, you have to go back from here. Alright, yeah. So there we go. I'm on the desert one. I hope you guys forgetting... Yeah, for real. This DLC should not be available. That's one thing, though. Like, as far as I'm aware, it should not be available on Steam at the moment. So, you know what we'll do? Even though I don't really like it too much, because I'm not a big Lego guy, we'll showcase Lego Sonic. Just because, he has green eyes. This is modern Sonic in the game. It's the closest we have for now. I kind of hope they do a modern skin. You know, eventually. That would be really cool. So I guess we're doing that. Because, the Sonic.exe skin, I don't think is working too well. Oh, you guys like this Sonic 4 soundtrack? This Sonic 4 synth moment? Oh, it's great. This guy has like no distinction when you like drop dash and it's like normal jump. That's a little weird. Full Lego Sonic game? You would like that? I'm not a big Lego guy. I know we had the Lego Dimensions thing, and I know that went like really well. I know that's like a really good DLC. But I'm not, you know, I'm not huge on it, so I'm not sure how that went. We're gonna access the game store, and then after he left the store, the game shot him to the left 500 miles per hour and wrapped around in the... What? You saw the last area? What the hell? I'm not having those kinds of issues personally. Just kinda, I'm just having skin issues. And spin dash issues with the refresh rate. I love LEGO games. That's good. That's good. Again, not too well versed, but I hear they're good games. I do hear that though. So that's awesome. Can I get up there real quick? Oh yeah, I gotta look for emeralds as well, because I really don't have them all so far in this save file. Well, I mean, in any save file. Yeah, this can look a little wacky to me. I mean, it's true to the source material, right? Is what I'm guessing. I wouldn't say I love it, because I don't love the animations of it, but you know, it's Lego Sonic. I mean, what can you do with it, really? Does pressing quit the game actually... I mean, I'm not gonna try it now, maybe at the end of the stream, if you're still around. But yeah, I mean, I'll try it. But I mean, I think it does, but I mean, I usually quit my games by, like, minimizing them and just quitting them in a window. Like, quitting the window. So I wouldn't know. But I'll try and try to see. I hope it quits the game. I mean, I'd expect it to do that much. Yeah, he does have custom animations, you're right on that. That's really cool. I think the idol is like the exact same, and there's sadly, spoiler alert, kind of, I guess. Not for a story or anything, but there's no Lego Supersonic. It says give me Lost World vibes. I kind of just get Sonic 4 vibes. I guess it's the soundtrack. Like, the soundtrack really, you know, just hits those Sonic 4 DNA. But yeah, there's no Lego Supersonic, which is a shame, because I know he exists from the DLC, right? From the Lego Dimensions DLC. Oh shit, really? Okay. Oh, this seems like a tail section. Or... wait, maybe buying? Can I get away with this? No. Oh, there's nothing up there. Never mind. So, Seriously Frontiers. Yeah, no Supersonic. Yeah, essentially. Oh, okay, I see what this is. This is just a trap for you to, like, go up and get hit. Okay. I see. Wow. Oh, ring. Can I please charge the spin dash the right way? I can't charge the spin dash with the current bugs that I have. Oh boy, will I not be able to get this? Now we got this, right? Surely we got this. If we time it as well with the... No? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get this just because the spin dash is glitched in. Oh, we got it. Never mind. Shutting up. What is this again? I think Emerald 6. I think this is Emerald 6. Okay, this is kind of hard, huh? Does that, like, take away rings if I hit one of those? Oh, if you, like, go, you just don't really... If you, like, go before you hit the mines, you can kind of just not get hit? That's interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Can I hit that? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so this is when it starts getting rough. I mean, special stage 5, which is the green emerald, here is when everyone starts having trouble. It's kind of weird. They're kind of... I feel like you can get a grasp of the special stages though and like get better at them. There's just maybe a little random with, you know, where the emerald goes and if you really can grab onto the thing you want it to grab onto. But, you know, there's a skill gap here. That's good. Thunder has multiple composers. You have T-Lopesy music, Sonic 4, yeah, and actual good Genesis music. Yeah, Tails Frozen Base, I know, has a very good, like, actual Genesis-like track. But yeah, there's, like, I saw the credits, there's, like, 20 composers. Is that all of them? Wait, was that all of them? No, right? Oh, no, what's the glitch? No, that's a glitch. Yeah, no, that's a glitch. That's a glitch. It says I have all of them, even since the first one, I don't. I'm missing one right now. Missing one right now. Yeah, we do have time break, huh? I'm wrong. Ow. It's a lot of composers. Yeah, I genuinely think I read like at least like a 15 bare minimum. Oh my god, really? I want to get those ringbacks, sorry. Jesus guys, what happens? What happened? What happened, honestly? Weird things. Oh, so that pause you guys keep seeing? It's not me. I think it's because Evan like left and probably didn't like disconnect his controller from Parser or something. But yeah, like I'm not like I'm not pausing the game. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, I still have the time slow. That's good. But yeah, overall thoughts on this game, like how I'm feeling about it and everything. I think it's very good. At the very least, it's very decent. You know, if you want to be a little more nitpicky with words, good. You know, like if you're really a heavy critic, very harsh, I'd say this game is good. They didn't get Nakamura, yeah, they didn't, or at least I didn't see him in the credits, not as far as I remember. But they did get a lot of people that worked on cyberspace from Sonic Frontiers, which I do really like. So I think that's really cool. I do love to see new composers, like, you know, get a chance at Sonic and mostly succeed, because I'd say most of the tracks that are done by new composers are really good in this game, actually. So that's pretty cool, I think. You know, it shows that we'll be in good hands in terms of, like, Sonic's future with soundtracks, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is good. I mean, eases my worries. Okay. Can I, like, not die again to these things? Nice. Dude, okay. Please give me a ring, thank you. Where is this game wanting me to go? Is it down there? I'm guessing it is, because there's nothing here. Alright, yeah. Seems like that's the case. The launch of a Sonic game is the worst time for it, especially for this game, only because there wasn't the case for the base game. Sonic Frontiers was... yeah, IGN. Yeah, IGN. That preview we got was, was rough. Torino was a composer for this game. He worked on TSR. Dude, TSR soundtrack is, like, so good. Like, so good. So I'm glad she's here, if anything. See, I like that this boss plays around probably this time mechanic. I feel like I can put it to good use if I slack off. And I really need, like, a second to get out of it. So what are you gonna do? Okay, you can just hit it, yeah. I wonder how much I can abuse the clones. I'm sure he's not... like, I can't hit him here, so not now. I'll try to abuse the clones, though. Oh, shoot. There we go. I can probably do this and hit him, right? Yeah, there we go, sure. Okay, so what now? Monkey? Robot monkey, actually. See, now I want to use this. I didn't really want to use this, but I want to, like, justify having a cool use for the things. Oh, shit. Oh, he was shining, right? He's, like, electrocuted. Okay, there we go. Monkey time, monkey done. And we got a Flicky. Big Flicky. Huge Flicky. What's his name, guy? Is this Cucky? Wasn't his name like Cuck back in the day? And now he's Cucky. Giant Cucky. Oh my god. I'm not tripping, right? Like before a name change, this guy's name was Cuck, right? Like, I'm not wrong. I'm not making this up. I feel like I'm not. What was this guy's name? Not Cuck. Giant Cuck. Awesome. Alright, let's see Act 2. Oh. See, the start thing. Why does this keep happening at the beginning of the level? That's so weird. Right, so this level... I know this level has a mechanic. It used to be cocky, now it's clucky? Okay. See, that makes more sense than cock and cocky, like I had in mind. It's all cocky? Oh no. So I know this level has this mechanic, right? It's similar to, what is it? Okay. I think it's Sendopolis on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Where Sendopolis, you got ghosts, right? Like, if you don't hit the switches, you got ghosts on you. And this one, you insta-die if the thing goes to, like, the last... See that Eggman thing over there? If it goes to, like, the last one, you instantly die. So, I think the mechanic of this level is insta-death hazards. Both the timer and the crushing. So, isn't that swell? Don't you guys love insta-dying in Sonic? I guess, isn't that something that people love? And hello, Adrian, Mouse, Prower. Hello. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate you. The whole place explodes here, right? Like it just, and you just die. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in here. So, that's interesting. Yeah, this Lego Sonic, what I'll say about it is, like, Oh, am I gonna die? Oh no, oh no. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over. Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, okay, we're fine. We're about to die. With a machine. But yeah, it's an interesting mechanic. What else say about this Lego skin? It's good, it's nice, it looks amazing. But you know what it's like? I'm seeing like, it's making me do a little worse because like, the gameplay like feedback that I get from the animations isn't as clear. Because it's a Lego skin, right? And it's animated like Lego, I guess. So I'm having a harder time like controlling Sonic. As much as you know, as much of an excuse as that sounds, I shit you not. That is the thing. That is the thing. But it's not like he's uncontrollable or anything. You know, you can do just fine, so just gotta get used to it. But I am missing my normal Sonic just because the animations are more clear feedback-wise. Do you think the Emerald powers are better than the Wisps or vice versa? See, that's tricky. Because I think these ones are inherently better just because you don't need to use them a single time to get through the game. At least not in the main campaign. You don't need to use them a single time to really just get through the game. So if you want a raw, classic Sonic experience, you can get that. No holds barred. Like, no questions. The Wisps, at least in Wii, at least in Sonic Colors Wii, were essentially mandatory in a lot of aspects, in a lot of places. In DS, however, even if mandatory in some places, they were better implemented to Sonic's overall moveset, like the burst, right? So, I think inherently, just because of this, the Emerald's power get an edge to them. And they work in very similar ways. They have like their songs and everything, so, you know. Can I get away from death if I do this? Please don't kill me. I think I might have like cheated death because of that. But yeah, inherently I say Emerald powers because I'm not forced to use them. They just make me... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Guys, this is a mechanic. Yep, that's it. You just die. Like that happens. So, yep, there it is. But yeah, I'd say this is probably a little better just because of that. But, you know, you can argue that in Lost World, they're also, you know... In Lost World, you can also, you know, use them sparingly, and you're not forced. So, yeah. Did the stream die? Did we die? Is this happening right now? Did the stream die? Is everyone here? My stream died, so I'm kind of afraid right now. Oh god, are we dead? Say it ain't so. Oh, say it ain't so. No, we're fine. Stream's fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. It was dead on my end. For some reason, so... Oh no. Okay, see there, I needed to use the... Okay, thank you guys, thank you. My bad. I freaked out. I thought we were dead, and that would have been a big issue. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Let's beat this level. Let me focus now, and let's just get this over with. Say it ain't so. Thank you for saying it ain't so. I really thought we were dead, because I'm reading chat on the phone, right, and watching the stream, and I was buffering. I was stuck there, so yeah, I really thought I was a goner. See, we can use this here, just in case you suck like I do. Oh, hold on. Let's make sure we press this. But yeah, well, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think like you agree with the point that these are like maybe inherently better, just because they're not forced like the Wisps? Or do you think like the Wisp powers, even if forced sometimes, like I don't know, the laser is cooler, so they're better? Like, you know, I can see both. I can see both for sure. I see both being pretty valid, honestly. But I do think the Emerald powers, for me, they have an edge. And see, right now I can probably just cheese this like this, huh? Like if I don't want to do all this platforming, I just do this, right? See? Awesome. They're just supplementary to my experience, I guess. And I like that. I do enjoy that. Funny animation. Both suck because neither gives Sonic a gun. Is that what that says? Is that what you just said? No, don't kill me. I was reading chat. Okay. Yeah, that's what you said. Is there a limit with the emerald powers? So the limit is you can use them once until you hit a checkpoint. The checkpoints refresh your emerald powers. And other than that, they are timed, obviously, like when you use them. So that's the, you know, yeah, that's like the limit. Once you hit a checkpoint, all of them refresh and you can use them again. That's really where they're at. Skydiving. After this, I'll make sure Evan hasn't said anything to me, because I have Discord obviously muted. Since streamer mode, so... See, like, that sound that plays, you know, it's like a cue letting you know that, you know, you have your powers back when you hit a star post. What is this boss again? Hydraulic press machine, Eggman? Robotnik? Sonic Superstars is 0 out of 10. Oh my god. So that's because it doesn't have guns, so that's where we're at. Let me go. I can probably hit you like this, right? Ow. You know what? Cheese time. I wonder just how much I can cheese it like this. Okay, so I'm imagining you. Yeah, okay. Alright, see, this was pretty straightforward. I hated this stage. I thought it was okay so far. I did have a few deaths, but nothing crazy, I think. Another Puncture Panic boss. Yeah, it's similar, huh? Very reminiscent of it. Not wrong. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Bind! Let me bind! Can I bind my way to this? Oh my god, help! Help! Alright, I can go in between his legs. I thought I was gone, so there. Should have been Shadow Superstars, dude. Spitting. I'll do you one better, and you might disagree, but I just know I'm spitting. This should be Blaze Superstars. How about that? And but there's no classic Blaze, there's no classic Shadow either. Yeah, Modern Blaze, boom. That's just me though. Free to disagree. Well, that's press, not garden, press thing. Press factory, I think the name of it is. I'll go back to the main menu now, by the way, and change the skin. Because we've already showcased Lego Sonic enough. I just wanted to see the act transition. And, well, it's just a platform, so it's not like we're missing anything. Giant Joe Sushi. Let's do some other skins. Let's see if the cell shading is still completely busted. That'd be interesting. Characters. Sonic? Cell shaded Sonic. Is he busted? He's busted. Should we hop in with this? Like, do you think maybe this fixes itself in the level? Well, we'll just try it. Big superstars with you play wrong. Will this... No. Sonic Mini remaster wise? Okay, you're not wrong. So these are the comic skins. New transformation, guys. Dark Classic Sonic.exe, I guess? I don't know, this is something. Let's check out his animations real quick. Yeah, definitely an interesting transformation. This is probably what happens to Sonic when, with all the timeline splits going on with generations and forces. Even though it's now only past, but you know what I mean. Yeah, let's just change this. It looks terrible. He's terrifying. He's generally terrifying. These skins are so weird. They just do not work well. We could do Rabbit, but I kind of just want to do Sonic. I kind of would want to do Rabbit like when I beat the game. So, Sonic, but he's black, so he's Shadow. So Shadow skin. Let's stick to normal Sonic. We'll do some normal Sonic for a bit. Yeah, that is terrifying. That skin is terrifying because it doesn't work. It just looks weird. Do I like this song? I'm gonna be focusing on the song a lot because I actually don't know what I think of this. Because it's very much Jun Tsunoe-ass song with the synth. But it's a good use of the synth, I feel like the sky level. Like, yeah, you know, it's not what I want to be hearing in terms of instrumental and usage of and usage of instruments, but it sounds nice. Sonic Glitter has human feet in the shows, comic, and movies. What? Don't say that. We don't need to hear that right now. Also, these enemies are extremely annoying because of the sound they make. The sound these enemies make is awful, and I don't like it. Especially when they start, like, spamming these enemies later on in the level. SEGA, Sonic characters need human feet in the games. Please, SEGA, make... You are insane. You are, like, insane. Like, I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna be the one to judge, but let the judge be judgment for you. Sonic in El Dorado? Actually true. Let the chat be the judge of you, because you are... Wow. I mean, if that's what you're into, man, I hope the movies did you a good service. Oh my god, dude. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is that you get a good timeout for 24 hours. You are not talking about Sonic for 86,000 seconds, because we're not here to hear about them feet, I don't think so. You enjoy them feet on your private time. I don't think I'm here for them feet. So you get 24 hours. How about that? Alright, let's see. So this stage is kind of like a Pinball 2.0 thing, I guess. Oh! I guess that's the last emerald. Rip the toes, poor guy. I mean, we don't need to hear about it, you know? Like, again, I'm not gonna judge. He's free to enjoy this in their free time, but... Sheesh, man. I'm not here to hear about them feet. It's like, yeah, what would you classify that as? Yeah, the game does break at frame rates over 60, but again, the breaking is mostly just the spin dash not charging correctly. We've been over that. Like, everything else seems working just fine. Minor issues, maybe. But yeah, no, it definitely... It breaks the spin dash. Why did that thing just go away? Please, let me get the thing here. Please, no? Alright, well... Okay, yeah, this is an awful run for this special stage, not gonna lie. Can we go up, maybe? There we go. Oh, there's rings. Okay, perfect. That actually helps a lot. That's significantly helpful. Okay, they move, huh? Okay, I see. Can we get it? Can we get it? Please, no! Come on, you're right there, Sonic. Sonic, I swear to God, man. Come on, get... Dude, no! No! I'm actually gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. We were right there. Rip Sonic feet facts. True. Took me a while to get the 7th. I think I was right there. I was right there. It was just not targeting the correct thing. Raging in this... A lot of people rage at this stage. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, no, I know. I know. It was not targeting the correct thing. I swear to God, man. Can I, like, make my way? There, I want to go forward. Please, pinball. Don't do this to me. Alright, we're good. So close. Yo, Drill! Here's the missing wisp. If you wanted some more colors influence, even more than the emerald powers and the wisp, there you go. We got a Drill. What about Sonic's feet? Feats of strength, be true. Can we actually have a talk about that? Instead of like the toes part of it? I think we should be talking about that. I think Sonic has some impressive feats. Very impressive feats, in my opinion. I mean, come on, defeating the end, like literal death incarnation? Gods? Different forms? I think Sonic's feats are impressive. Spill prefers Sonic Mania special stage. I think that special stage is probably one of the best in the franchise, yeah. I don't blame you for preferring that. Sonic Solo's Go-Fu? Oh my god, don't start this. Do not start this right now. I'm a huge Dragon Ball nerd and a huge Sonic nerd. You do not want to be starting this. Sonic's better than poaching lobsters. That is... You're starting a harsh thing there with Goku. Oh god. Is there a speed thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, we gotta make sure we press left there. There we go. I should do it. Okay. Sonic Solo's Goku is quite the claim. Especially if we got some Dragon Ball fans in the chat. It's always a fun discussion. Surely never leads to weird debates. Surely not. I guess we go here, and then what? Like over here? Huh. Okay. Oh, that works. Oh, another ring! Okay, cool. Thank you, chat. You just got off the sound at the end. Impressive feat to sponge your welcome. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, I really appreciate that. You are saving us from the feats. Them feats. Did Goku beat Superman? I don't know. Did he? I don't think he beat Superman. Because it's a fight that didn't happen. Please, I want the... Yeah, I want the booster ones. Please, can I please hit these? No. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. So I'm begging. Don't do it. Okay. Whew. Okay, 20 seconds. Doable, right? Surely. Doable. I mean, gotta be. See, here's some rings. Can we please go in here? Oh my god. Please. I just need a booster. I just need a booster. Come on. Sonic. It's right there, man. It's right there. Yes. Okay. Doable. Doable. Sonic versus Jesus? My god, is that where we're at right now? Manipulation confirmed? I think Sonic wins? Jeez. Maybe. Selection ability is his human like feet. Why? Why? Why are we doing this? Why, chat? Also, Sonic 4 bros. We got the homing attack. It's real. The homing attack is real. Sonic versus my mom. Who do you think wins? You tell me. I mean, I don't know your mom. So maybe he's stronger. She's stronger than Sonic. Sonic 4 bros. We got the homing attack and we got Super Sonic, which let's use him real quick. I mean, as long as we have enough rings to use him and we don't get hit, which I think we're gonna get hit actually. Maybe not if I go up here. These are usually safer paths, right? So surely... Okay, see, we can transform now. We just gotta... Okay, we're gonna do some Sonic. What version of the game is this? Just the... Well, it's the launch version of it with, you know, the patches that released. And I do have the digital deluxe edition just because they messed up. And I got the DLC for free. Because the Steam release was butchered and they gave the DLC for free. So yeah, I mean deluxe if that's what you're asking, even though it's gotten by for free. This is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, deluxe is the version. Because I do have, you know, the Lego skins and the rabbit. Oh, so HP is okay, sorry, it is PC. It's PC. We're playing PC. My bad. I'm playing PC. Imagine you're in a metal to homing attack with now Sonic probably. Yeah. I mean, he did teach him, and you know, teach him the basics in Generations, but you know, right now since this is the past, classic Sonic is back in the past. You know, he still doesn't know it, or he does, and that's why we can use it here. I don't know. I don't know where this is placed. I don't know where Generations is placed in the classic timeline. I don't know. Would you rate this? What would you rate this game out of the rest of the classic Sonic games? Okay, so being real, for me, this game is a 7 if we're being very critical. But if you really want to, you know, be a little more lenient, an 8. Just because the visuals on PC have impressed me a lot more than I thought they would. And I do enjoy this level design personally. Never mind, this game sucks. I had like 100 rings. What? Oh, he stole my money. You're right. He stole my rings. I had no rings. Never mind, this game doesn't suck. I just don't pay attention. So before this game came out, if you want to know where I stand with classic Sonic, I would say Sonic CD was like my bottom line Sonic game, like classic Sonic game, even though I do enjoy it, which is, you know, to me, my least favorite one. No, actually, no, Sonic 1. Sonic 1 was like my least favorite one. And then I'd say, so my top was from worst to best before this game: Sonic CD, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Mania, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right? Where I'd place this game currently, and I have not beaten it, is probably right before Mania. So I'd say my favorite Sonic game in terms of classics is still probably 3 and Knuckles, then Mania. I do think Mania, at least for now, edges this game a little bit in terms of originality and the zones and everything. Not zone like locale originality, but the actual gimmicks. And then I'd say Superstars, because I do enjoy, because Superstars is just more Mania-like Sonic, you know? So would I say, to me, this is better than 1, CD, and 2? Gameplay-wise, at least, yeah. Yeah, for sure. At least for now, you know? Knuckles. I don't think I've really played as Knuckles before. Well, that's gonna be interesting. We can get Super Knuckles. Oh, that's interesting. What's his ability? I think he punches, if I'm not mistaken. I think he starts throwing some punches. I'll try it in a second when I see an enemy. Do I, like, jump here? Huh, interesting. Cool. We're ready. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so he punches. Okay. Got some Knuckles punches. And they're not hitting. Okay, yep, they suck. They don't. They're just probably just good for ground enemies, and I'm not good at hitting them. But yeah, no, I would say this game is, like, pretty good. It is. Like, I would say this is a pretty quality game. Even though it has Super Knuckles or Hyper Knuckles? Super Knuckles. I mean, if you're asking me, like, what I prefer, Hyper Knuckles. But what we have in this game, Super Knuckles. The whole hyper forms, you know, they're not a thing, unfortunately. They're not a thing, sadly. Like, not that they didn't exist, but the Super Emeralds are gone, and you know how that goes. Okay, let's try him, right? Yeah, so now we just have Super Knuckles. No pink color or anything, just, you know, regular old Knuckles with the sparkles. It's what Tails gets, it's what Amy gets. I'm bringing them back. Yeah, I wish. Would you try multiplayer? The race it's not good. I was trying multiplayer, but my homie, my good friend, buddy, homie, man, Evan, Mardiculous from Tails channel, had to go, unfortunately, from some plans that got advanced. So he said he'd be back though. So as long as I don't finish the stream, he might be back. So we'll see how that goes. No ping, rip ping. Yeah, it's a shame, huh? I do miss the ping a lot. It is a shame. He kinda gets pink when he's really shining white, but you know, it's like really, like not really. Like, you're just really, if you want to see it, you might see a shade of pink, but no, not really, no, not really. All right, there we go. Want our boys to get super forms? Yeah, it's a shame, huh? It is a shame. I wish they would. Amy, everyone, I wish they would. About not anyone getting super forms though, you know, let's not get into spoilers territory, but that's all I'll say. And I probably said too much. You know, there's something. There is something, but you know, play the game and find out. There is something in terms of super forms that is pretty cool. Can we please go up? Dude, pinball sections are... I swear. I swear. Okay, finally, thank you. Okay, I don't really need to go for medals right now. How could you I hope you're not serious about that. Just play the game, trust me. Play the game. And, you know, there's cool things involving super forms and everything, I believe. At least I think it's pretty cool, right, so... Opinions may vary. Average Sonic Pinball section, you're not wrong, dude. They're not, they insist on making them, and I know why, because, you know, pinball physics, momentum, whatever. But yeah, they're a little whack sometimes. Just sometimes. here, yep, okay. Super big? How dare you spoil the ending of this game? How dare you do that? Okay, that's not what I really wanted to do, but... Devil design in Mania was Chef's Kiss. How does this compare? Okay, so... I will say straight away, I don't think it's better than Mania. But it's also a preference thing. Mania had a lot of levels. Also built around... Like, it very much... balanced a lot of speed and a lot of platforming, right? But more so speed, I'd say. But this game is a lot more platform heavy. Like in this game, you're gonna see less speed given to you. And you're gonna see speed if you get good at the levels because there's a lot of platforming. So like the direct answer is, I think Mania has better levels overall, just better gimmicks. But this does its own little thing with platforming that I think is also neat if you also enjoy a more platform heavy game. And this game's physics are perfect for platforming, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. It's not like you were in Sonic Forces trying to platform, which would be awful. This game has very, very good physics, and you will enjoy the platforming, right? So yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Also, door. That's a manual, and that's Trip, or Trip People, in the thing. Yeah, his name was made the guy that made CD. Yeah, so yeah, you know, ours just made this game, so Noto Shima is in this indeed. Are we about to? I think we're about to lose all the emeralds. No more emeralds. Yep. I find the lore. I found the lore, Sonic. Oh, we have no emerald powers. So good old classic Sonic it is for this one. No cheesing. Hahaha, Sonic, I found the lore. There is bucket people, Sonic. There is bucket people and they use the emerald, Sonic. See, again, this soundtrack, like, it's using kind of weird instruments, but I think this song is pretty solid. It's catchy. It's more forgettable than anything in Mania. Let's get that out of the way. But it's catchy. It's good, and I feel like it's a good use of the Genesis instrumental. You know, because that's why I'm not really like hating on it too much, right? Like I would rather just have T-Lopes or you know, different composers use different things that are on these instruments. But it sounds nice. It's like Sonic 4 had a more decent soundtrack. You might like the Sonic 4 soundtrack, and that's fine. But it feels like this game just kind of does it right. I think this game would be better received if they didn't release them. Yeah. I mean, not even just better received, but it'd have, you know, yeah, like less competition. And we just, like, probably the best 2D Mario in history just dropped. Like we have a 2D Mario that potentially outclasses Mario World, which people usually think is the best 2D Mario, right? So it's very rough. And the fact that this one is really up for debate if it outclasses Mania, and I'd say the general consensus is that it doesn't. It can, depending on your preference, but the consensus is that it doesn't. It's rough. It's rough. It makes it rough. Oh shoot, look at the platform. There is these people and they use the emeralds. Yeah, basically Sonic Frontiers and in a lot of Sonic games. You're not wrong. Ow. Lost my shield. Well, this is a stacked section. You know, I'd rather them do this for like a little section than give me the entire level A Wing Fortress, stuff like that. Thank you. As I was saying, it would be better to receive a cure cancer. Oh my god. Oh, man, I need to jump there. Store brand rush. Oh, we got a little thing there. I wanna go in there, let's do it. I feel like this is one of the worst Sonic soundtracks, not bad, just one of... Yeah. I don't think this is one of the worst, though. I mean, maybe if you're, like, talking mainline, sure, but remember we have, like, stuff like 4 Episode 1, 4 Episode 2, Chronicles, We have Spinball, believe it or not. But yeah, I would not say it's one of the worst ones, but is it like the best? No, it's not. I'd wait till after work. Hope you're having I'm having a lot of fun actually with this game. I think it's very nice, especially, you know, with graphics settings pushed up on PC. It makes it a lot better to just go through and enjoy, honestly. Because I've seen, you know, especially the Switch version looks a little rough maybe. So yeah, get this. Try to get this game on PC just because. Let me tell you guys, the modding on this game will go wild because it's on Unity. So I saw a lot of people disliking the OC of this game. Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's very fair. What if Sonic had a persona? Now you're speaking my language. I recently played Persona 5 Royal and I loved it. I absolutely love Persona. I loved it. So I would love to see Sonic with a persona. Yes, I'm actually going through Persona 5 Strikers right now, the spin-off. Just because I really enjoyed 5 Royal, and that was my first game. At least better than Sonic 4. Yeah, right, like... And sorry I'm getting hit a lot, but it's tough to like do all of this while reading the chat constantly. My bad. What if Sonic was the persona? Dude, imagine you unlock a persona and it's Sonic. Would you like Sonic to be your persona? What Sonic character would you like to be your persona? Genuine question. I really would like Sonic actually, but I would not mind like Blaze. Like badass Fire Cat with fire powers. I think that would be very cool actually. I think that would be very cool. Or Silver, dude. Psychokinetic persona? Come on, dude. Zavok? You are a brave one. Charmy? You guys have interesting personas. Interesting personas. I feel like Charmy would be like a support persona. Although Zavok is an interesting one. Wild to say, but interesting. Oh, Vector would see a raw power. And jams. Some jammy tunes. Shadow for my persona? Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. Broken even. Broken persona. I don't know, let's make sure I don't die. I think this section is pretty long, so let me make sure I don't like die, alright? Okay. Look at Fang in the background, that's pretty cool, huh? Espio? Espio? Oh my god, Espio Ninja persona? Dude, huge actually. All Sonic characters are so cool, dude. You can translate them into sick personas. I don't even know anything about persona. Awesome. Just know your persona is your mind power that is manifested as a cool thing. It's like, yeah, it's a stand. It's essentially a stand. Not one-to-one, but very essentially a stand. So yeah, you would be talking stands, indeed. Let me hit him, let me hit him, let me hit him, let me hit him. I'm gonna not hit him. Fudge. Get the ring. Okay, we can hit him now. Yeah, they're basically stands. Rude stand. Thievery stand. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh my god, no. Okay, give me my ring. Thank you. I thought I wasn't playing there for a second. Pain hexagons. The polygon of pain. Pain hexagon will be like Zabok. And then with Rouge you could get the polygon of pain. Dude, give me my ring, please. Dude, we're fucked. Oh, never mind. We're fine. I was gonna say we're screwed, but we're not. We're chilling. Oh. We're chilling, I think. Nope, stop. Ow. Alright, let's see if I can hit this guy a little earlier this time. Oh god. Don't you dare. Okay. Don't you dare, don't you dare. No way, right? Oh my god, the ring bounced. I don't know why it bounced, but it bounced. No! Okay, we're dead, guys. We're dead. We're doing this all over again. I will shut up now and focus, because... What?! It says I cleared the... I got an achievement! I got the achievement that I cleared the stage! I killed it and it killed me! How does that happen? Yeah, there's a rumor about Sonic game for next year, yeah. I got the achievement on Steam! I don't know if that shows in OBS, but I got it! What? Actual draw with Fang? And now I have no rings again, man. Oh my god. Well, that's Sonic Superstars, I guess. It's the game. Oh my god. Yeah, let me, like... Go. That was crazy. Did you guys see the achievement? Like, did you guys, like, hear it pop or something? Because I don't know if the OBS, like, gets it. But yeah, I did get it. I promise you. So I'm taking you with me, actually. Dude. This fan guy, for real. Yeah, you saw it? Okay, thank god. Just want to make sure you guys know I'm not making that up. No excuses. Okay, now I might die, like, for real, for real. Yeah, we're fine. If only you had Super Sun. I have no emeralds. No emeralds. We're screwed. This game looks so nice on a high resolution and high refresh rate on PC. I know I'm going to be very annoying about this, but I just cannot stress it enough. Because I know how the Switch version looks, and I just want to make sure everyone knows. I don't know about, like, the PS5, like, if it looks, like, just as amazing. Probably, like, definitely not as amazing. But if you guys have, like a PC that you can bump up with resolution-wise and refresh rate-wise, especially, this game is generally one of the most impressive Sonic games. In terms of visuals. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I mean it. It looks amazing, dude, on a PC. With, like, bumped up. It does. It's very nicely stylized. Nope, I'm scratching my eye. Oh my god. Okay. Enough said, I think I should focus and beat this thing so we can all proceed. But this boss takes a while. I don't want to ski you up in any case. Can I jump back in? Yeah, you can jump back in. Let me, actually, Evan, I'm calling you right now. You can hang out while I beat this boss. And then I'll get you back on Parsec when I beat this boss. I'm calling you right now.
Oh,
okay.
Man, I screwed up my intro. I do that so many times where I say I'm here and I miss the opportunity to yell it.
Oh man.
Hi.
Hi. We're doing fan. We had a very good moment right now where I killed it and we got the achievement for beating Golden Capital, but he killed me at the same time.
What?
So we're doing it again. Yeah, I beat this. Yeah.
I'm starting to realize where the hate is coming from.
To be fair, it's like, I think it's like this very rare thing where like it was like frame perfect, right? Like I hit him as he was spawning a bullet, so that bullet spawned in me and hit me. So it's weird for sure. Ow, dude, stop! Give me a ring. Okay. I'll run around this section, or is it really agony? I mean, it's, you know, challenge. See, it happened again. I just had a ring this time. Chat, don't hit this guy. Don't hit this guy like on his first pattern of attack. He will kill you. What was that? How does that happen twice? I just had a ring this time. So wait, I've got to reset. Yeah, no, that is a shame. That sucks. It is pretty long. Sonic needs a gun. I love this game so far, though. I agree.
Please don't be good at the game, guys.
Don't beat the boss, please. Okay, you can
you
can connect now on Parsec.
Let's go.
This is my save file, by the way, though. Should we just keep going with this, or do we go back to our own?
Wait, what made you bounce back?
Cause you left, right? And I was like, let's just, you know, start where I was from in my own save file.
Oh.
Because, you know, what I wanted to do with you is, you know, make sure we go through those things. Also, guys, spoilers. Spoilers. So.
What's happening? Ah!
I mean, I'm playing the game. It's a playthrough. Sorry, but it's how to happen. But yeah, look away if you don't want any.
I think you had to accept my.
Yeah, I'll accept it in a second.
Alright.
Done. Gotcha. She has a face, and she's very cute. And she has a super form. That's what I was saying. She's a dragon. Trip has her own super form. She's a girl, and she has a super form of her own. They cooked. This is good. This is huge. Trip is a gal indeed, and a cute one at that. Look at her.
Very interesting lore implications. Like
Yeah.
Another golden creature that can use the Chaos Emeralds.
Look, she's shy. That's what she has the bucket. Was he so uncontrollably? Yeah. But yeah, she exists. Evan, let's just keep going. Why not? Let's keep it rolling.
I mean, yeah, as long as you change some stages.
Yeah, I mean, we still have plenty of stages to go, so we'll be fine. And again, we have like a few hours scheduled for the stream, so in half an hour is when we, you know, could end the stream, I guess, or could, I guess, we have half an hour, but we can go for longer if we want to. That's what I'm trying to get at, so. Trip. Wait, did I just get hit? Hello? Am I not invincible? I thought... But wasn't I invincible? What? Oh well. Maybe you were invincible and I wasn't. Trip is super cute, guys. I think, like, a lot of people have the criticism that Trip does not, she doesn't look like a lizard enough or something, like the animal she's supposed to be. And people kind of, like, you know, think that's a bit of a letdown. I get it. But I think she's awesome. Who's the random Tails? This is Evan from Tails channel. He's not random, trust me.
Tails.
You should be asking who's the random guy.
It's the guy who... It's the other voice.
Yeah, the other voice. You guys hear him, right? You guys should be able... You should be hearing him right now. Should be asking who's the random Sonic hosting the stream. Evan is a staple. But yeah, it's Evan.
I'm cool with being random Tails.
You're random Tails now. I think, yeah, you can kill these things with the dash. Nice. Ow.
Ah. They can kill me.
Yep, they can definitely kill us. I know it's the Stanley. The only Evan that I know is the Stanley. I don't know if that's real or not. But fair, you know. But there's many Evans.
There are other Evans. Yo, before, it's like, but to be honest though, Evan Stanley, and I get the Evan Stanley comment a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because like, there isn't many popular Evans in the Sonic community. There's not many that come to mind.
Right. I thought it was random. You're fine. We're fine. We're just teasing with you, really. It's Evan. You guys know him. Most of you know him.
Where are we going?
Okay. This way. So what do you think of this level, Evan? Do you think like it's too gimmicky?
There's a part coming up. I think it's. Yeah.
This is probably the worst part, right? I would agree.
This is the part I don't like.
Yeah.
Because I don't, unless it's discovered.
I know, the thing is, I know which one it is. I know the good one is the second one. Because I did it, you know? So I know here it's like the correct. We just need to make sure we're on the left. I mean, the right.
My thing is, I feel like it goes against Classic Sonic a bit to
right.
force you into one of these things.
Right.
Like, I wonder if I just haven't discovered it yet.
Right.
Like, because I feel like it's not like I'm saying this doesn't belong in Classic Sonic. It's a cute idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, actually.
I think you need stuff like this, especially when you're showing it at events and stuff.
Yeah.
The gameplay is varied and changes.
Yeah.
And, like, the levels will throw surprises at you. Like, that's good to have. I just think it needs to consider the speedrunner too. And it's not... There just needs to be a faster way of doing it, I guess. And
we did go through that like very quickly though, because we know where we were going. We were mouse, and really the only one we had to go to was like the second one.
And notice how this conversation is very similar to how I felt about the bosses.
Right.
It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, and it also ties into what I was saying earlier, where I'm like, I think as time goes on...
You can use the emerald. It's just prompting you to use it, by the way, the power.
Oh.
Yeah, it's already selected for you. There we go.
Yeah, I feel like over time the reception of this game will be more positive.
Yeah.
But I understand, because of things like that mouse thing, why, you know, people are frustrated. Because definitely my first time playing through that, the feeling, the word I would use to describe it is frustrating.
Wow. It wasn't that kind of I don't know. Like, really? Split second?
This part is crazy because it's kind of like, please don't press any buttons for a long time.
And then you have to immediately press one or you're dead.
Yeah, then please press a button.
That was kind of
Like,
weird.
it takes all control away from you, but to only punish you for not doing it. Yeah, see this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all automated, and then suddenly,
jump.
yeah, you have to react to it immediately. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know how you know what? It just feels mean-spirited. Like, whatever dev put that in must have known the reaction would be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Here's the thing. We are both from the era of gaming where that would have cost you a life.
Yeah. And now it really
we might
didn't.
be reacting as if we lost a life because it looks so visually similar. Especially since it's a classic game.
Yeah,
And
but
we're comparing it to games that were designed with lives in mind.
yeah, but
So,
we don't have
I don't know,
lives.
again, as time goes on, I feel like people will be like, well, it's not a big deal. Like, you just spawn at your checkpoint. Like, not even a minute away.
Right. Oh,
You
sorry.
remember to jump. Like, but it really bothered me when I first ran into that.
Yeah.
Level. It really bothered me. But when I think about it in the context of, like, games just don't have lives now, maybe it's not a problem.
Yeah,
Like,
that is true.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like, cause
And I feel
you
like-
die, and I mean, that is meant to induce, like, frustration, and you die. You don't want to die, even if there's no lives. So I feel like the
Maybe
reaction
that's-
is kind of the same.
yeah, maybe that part of the level is supposed to be showing you, like, something challenging is coming up where you will need to be on your toes. I don't know, like,
Right.
it doesn't bother me that much.
Why are tails like that? Where is
That's a bug.
Is it?
That is a bug.
What the hell? Poor guy.
That is a bug. My ship. This is a unique ship. I unlocked a unique ship, guys. Exclusive Tails Channel spaceship. The Tails Channel, the retro Tails Channel logo reference in the exclusive Tails Channel Sonic Superstars featuring Dacky and Mardiculous live stream co-op coverage.
This is just, guys, like, it just does not get better than this.
See, guys, this is the peak of everything in your life. It's all downhill from this point on.
That should be the new TC logo, maybe. So guys, fun fact about this boss, you guys see the little robot there? That is the default robot in battle mode. If I right now quit the stage and make like a Metal Amy and come back to this stage, the boss would be Metal Amy.
We'd be fighting Metal Amy.
And if you do, I don't know, a Metal Knuckles with a skirt and tails, that would be the boss. So it's pretty cool. But we kind of get
Yeah,
this lame
it's not-
boss because he's just the default one.
Yeah, so basically to add to that, it's like it's
I have no
cool
rings.
how they're playing with the if I get hit, I'll let you grab it. So
Oh.
the battle mode isn't completely separated. Like it
Ooh.
is pretty separate from the main game, but
Fun
it's not
though.
completely separated. They are playing with each other in the story, which is cool. Like you'll see other metal fighters in the background too while you progress the story, and it's stuff like that. Like I know everyone and their mother is putting like this game below other classic games, and I get why. Again, I played those games like when I was a kid too, so like I'm in that cloud of like anger too. But I'm also noticing things that I will appreciate as time goes on, like
Yeah.
the characters just like being animated in the background and doing like existing in the world as you go through it. Like as simple as that is, it's tiny stuff like that that contributes to an overall really positive experience. And I know that that's true because you would immediately agree with me as a classic fan, because the music is the same way and the sound design is the same way. It's a small detail.
Yeah.
The instrumentation specifically is overall a small detail, no smaller than animated little things going on in the background. But as we can see, with it missing in this game in certain areas, it goes a long way. Like it can really impact your experience with the game. So I think it's worth noting all of the little things it does add to the classic series.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I also do feel like this game will age well, because, I mean, I'm playing it, and, like, for example, like, there was this one person, I wasn't anyway, like, it doesn't really matter, but I saw one person saying that the physics were wonky, and there's a weird acceleration, like Sonic 4, and, like, it feels like a hybrid of Sonic 4, Sonic Rush and Classic Sonic, and I don't see that at all. Like, this feels like pure Classic Sonic. I think people are just tripping because it's 3D. I don't feel a single weird acceleration. I don't feel anything of that sort. Like, at all.
I feel it's weird. It's one of those things where
Please give me a ring.
when I first played, I'm dead forever now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your turn to take.
And yeah, the Tailsless Tails do damage. Sorry, comment. Yeah, I'm dead.
I wanted to mention that, like, when I first played, I didn't really notice much difference between the movements. But when I hear people start to talk about how it feels different, I find that I start noticing things. So I wonder if it's a little bit placebo.
It's weird because
Where-
I maybe like there's a slight difference, but it just feels like so samey, right? Like I don't really like, not to the point where I'm like, oh no, this feels like so much like weird, like not worse, but like different. I don't feel that.
It's not different enough. It's not
Yeah.
different enough for it to be like really prominent. It's not comparing the Genesis, authentic Genesis Sonic music
To, like-
Sonic 4.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not such a jarring difference.
No.
However, yes, I think there is a slight difference to like jump height.
Probably like lost in like translation, you know, going to 3D.
But
Yeah,
I don't,
sure.
But I think where the disconnect comes from is that the game
Alright.
would be designed around that jump height anyway. So
Yeah, the bosses get really loud. Sorry guys. I'm bumping Evan up right now. Hopefully this isn't too loud for Evan. Got him.
that might be a little bit on the game's part too, because I
Yeah.
found that when I played this game, the sound effects are really loud.
Yeah, the bosses tend to get loud and everything. Okay, I'm dead. We need to focus, Evan. We need to start getting our game in. Gotta
Okay,
kill
we
this
were
boss.
also like talking a lot. So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a gamer.
This boss is just long, and you know, there's a lot to say about this game. Yeah, Avatar. We will definitely use Avatar for sure. I have it ready. Well, got him. Okay, we both have rings. We're fine. Oh, you died. Oh. Oh, you're dead already? Oh god. Okay, well, I'll try to clutch this out. Surely. Possible. You know what I'll use? Actually, this.
What keeps getting me is the reality is that like my eyes will go to Sonic in a split-second decision.
Oh, man.
And because like I described earlier in the stream, I don't play as Tails a lot, so like
Yeah.
in a split second when I'm panicking and I don't know what to do,
Yeah.
when I'm trying to like judge my position and my jump, my brain will quickly like go to where Sonic is on screen. And then
Yeah.
then after the jump input goes in, I realize I'm
Fudge.
Tails, and I try to fix it. I try to course correct in mid jump, but I'm always just like slightly off when I die.
Right.
And that's the thing with classic Sonic, like, when you play, like, I bet you people that are able to bounce between Superstars and Wonder, like, Wonder, there's no better time to talk about how many, like, movement variables there are in Sonic compared to Mario. Like, they purposely make Mario's movement angles and trajectories like consistent so that it feels like the controls are really tight. Like Sonic, what I'm basically saying really simply is Sonic by design has loose controls.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario by design has tight controls. Like they're literally Sonic controls need to feel loose to give you that ability to launch off of stuff and go flying and experiment with all of the looseness. And Mario is tight, so you can feel precise and
Right.
pull off like really incredible stunts on tiny platforms and make it feel satisfying. So when people compare the two games, you just out yourself for being like stupid, I guess. Because like you can compare the quality, but it's really hard because they're going for completely different things on the most fundamental level.
Yeah.
So that's why the conversation still hasn't ended today, because it's just the people participating in it will never reach the goal because the goals are different. Which is exactly why when SEGA was trying to appeal to Mario fans with Sonic, they made Lost World.
Oh my god.
And they have a run button, right? So tighter controls. And Sonic controlled very tightly in Lost World. And it felt great to pull off like stunts and stuff, and like precision platforming was wonderful in Sonic Lost World. My problem with Lost World is that it wasn't Sonic.
Yeah.
So and it's the thing. That's literally right. What I just said is why you cannot compare these two games, Wonder and Superstars. It's impossible. You cannot. Try it. It can't.
Yeah, you can have like a preference, of course. Like, well, which
and if
one
you come
prefer.
out feeling like you succeeded, the only thing you succeeded in doing is making yourself stupider. Like, you had to have, because the only way you would feel like you came out of a debate comparing these two games, that feeling like you won, you would have to compromise and simplify and lose nuance. Like, you would be removing nuance from your initial view, which is not. There's nothing to gain. Anyway, this is another character exclusive act.
Yeah.
The music is a banger though, so you know. So
You got a Tails exclusive act, and yeah, very good and true to the source material Genesis music. Very cool.
Yeah, which is another one of those things. It's a W. It's a W with a question mark right
Yeah.
next to it.
Yeah, because like people complain about that, right? When it's like with the June synth and everything, but this one is like, oh, this one's good.
This song is like an anomaly.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like,
no, I want to go out there actually.
It's almost like they chose all the composers. They're like, it's like they asked somebody, all right, we have a big budget for a classic Sonic OST.
Right.
You can have anyone you want in the SEGA sound team. Who do we need for classic Sonic music?
They got
And
19 people.
And then they wrote a list. And they went, great, we'll hire all of them. and then when they all went in the room to work together, they all disagreed on what classic Sonic music was.
I want you to know it.
And then somebody just said, fuck it. Just everybody do what you want.
I want you to
Fuck
know
it.
it, dude.
And that's Superstars. Because that's the only story that makes sense to me. Is they all just could not agree. None of them, like, maybe very few of them collaborated and saw eye to eye, but like, this soundtrack is like, it's not, I would not use variety.
No.
I see some people trying to like pivot it as like, oh, it's variety. Like, SA2 had variety, right? Look at all the genre variety.
No, but
That's
it
not
is
what this
variety.
is.
It is variety. It's variety of a shit instrument and a not shit instrument, dude.
That's the thing. Is like, it's not variety in a good way. It's not variety in a good way. It's not. I can't add to that take, unfortunately, because the instrumentation is, because this is a perfect example of when you have an intention, and different intentions are pulling against each other. This is why like flaky artists will be like, the intention is unclear. This is what they mean by it, because this is an example of it not working. Because it's like, you want it to feel like it has confidence. Like, it's kind of like if you, I got a good example for you. It's kind of like if you go into the doctor's office and the doctor doesn't seem really sure of stuff. What? Why is the doctor not sure of what he's doing? See, the only difference here is that it's not life or death or like your health. But if art is important to you, it's comparable, right? Like, it's not life or death, but you would want it to be made well and done right. And so you want your artist or the person creating your game to be sure of what it's doing. And this soundtrack sounds like anything but. All this soundtrack says to me is that SEGA has no fucking idea what classic Sonic means, or classic Sonic music means. And I wish they had an opinion. Like, I wish they chose. This is the part where it's going to be spicy. I would almost rather they just told June that he could just do it for the whole soundtrack, the Sonic 4 thing. Because at least that way, it would be focused on what it's trying to do. And I wouldn't be taken out of the experience. I'd be like, all right, this is what I'm in for, so I'm just going to not be distracted by it and play through the game. So I'm specifically talking about the lack of vision in one way or the other, because when Sega doesn't have a stance on one way or the other for what classic or modern should be, it just continues all of us kind of fighting each other, and they need to have the strongest foot forward and be sure of themselves with direct, clear intentions so that we can follow suit. Lead by example, you know?
Right.
Anyway, I'm back.
Well, technically,
like
yeah,
Tails
I'm
is
back.
off screen. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Technically.
Weird that I wasn't playing. It's weird that it doesn't
Yeah,
do
it's
that,
weird that
right?
you were playing as Tails, but then the act, I had to be the one playing as Tails. Weird.
Yeah, interesting.
What if
What
Sonic
if Sonic
went
went
Gear 5?
Gear 5? Draw it.
Draw
That
it
sounds
right
awesome.
now. Okay, we're shooting.
We both are. So I believe the vehicles they fly in are a reference to something? The games they were introduced in?
Like the vehicles we destroy or the
The
Eggmobiles?
vehicles we're flying.
Ah, it's the Eggmobile, right?
No, but mine's different than yours. And if we had
Oh.
Knuckles and Amy with us, I was seeing pictures on Twitter about this. If we had like Amy and Knuckles with us, they would be flying in different vehicles, like unique from these ones. And I think the vehicle types that they're in have something to do with the games that they were introduced in. So like,
Interesting.
I think the one I'm in, because I'm Tails, is from Sonic 2. I am failing in the reference department though, because I don't recall what boss this would be from.
Yeah, I don't quite recall either.
It might be too deep of a cut for me. Evan's right. Tails is the Sonic 2 version. Okay. But specifically what from? I wish I knew.
Where did you see that comment? I don't see it.
It's Jark, and it's 4 comments up.
Huh.
I'm on live chat. Are you on top chat?
I guess my chat bugged out. I did not get that message.
Jark, you're just not important enough for Dak to use chat.
Well, I want to read his messages.
Also, is this I haven't played, but is this a reference to what is it? Something Zone? Star Fantasy Zone?
Yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't played it either, so I don't know, but I've heard that it is indeed.
Sorry, I'm a Sonic nerd, not a Sega nerd. That's not the flavor of Sonic fan I am. Fantasy Zone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
I admire.
that's my
Wait,
controller.
what? Your controller. Okay.
It's fine, it's fine.
I forgot we were playing via Parsec, so I saw a disconnect, and I was like, "What happened to me?" Oh, I can come back.
You came back and died.
Wait, what? No way.
You came back
I
and died
spawned back
instantly.
with 0 rings? Come on.
You spawned into like in the middle of the enemy's attack. That's funny.
Yo, we're fighting the end right now? This is the end.
Is this the end?
This is basically the end fight. Oh my god, that sucks. That actually sucks. Like spawning in with 0 rings.
Oh, you
Just
can
throw me like a
respawn.
couple rings.
Oh, there's rings.
Give me at least 1 ring when I spawn.
Speaking of the end,
Where?
I'm spying
the
something
background?
there. I mean, it's purple.
It is purple. You are correct. But the thing is, like, every time we see a purple rock, are we gonna go, is that the end?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're conditioned to that now.
That's what happens when you don't design the final boss. You just give up. Because now every time we see a purple rock, it's just... Oh my god! Did you guys know that the Phantom Ruby was just the end? Wow, I'm just dying every time I spawn in, whatever, like...
Hey, good game design.
It's because there's projectiles everywhere, and I have to just know when in the phase the boss is to spawn in. Whatever, that was like
Is
a
the purple
specific-
Chaos Emerald the end? Yes.
Oh jeez, my cat knocked over like a bunch of stuff. Hold on.
Cat moment. Only thing we need to do is to keep shooters out of our Sonic games. At least this one was like kind of entertaining. It's not like, I don't know. It wasn't too bad, you know. But yeah, they're obsessed with it. You know, in Frontiers and this, in Adventure, in the Max, everything.
Wait, I spawned in via the cutscene?
Yep.
How- That's cool, I guess.
Ah, it was just in the cutscene.
I was always here. I can't believe I beat that boss. It was like, steal the glory.
I did that. A Fortress Zone! I think we're at the end.
Pop filter, just going right off. Okay, sorry. Whoa, so we're on... So yeah, what levels did you not go through? Like, did you skip a lot of them?
I only did not go through I beat the main campaign, but I just did not go through the thing that you unlock when you beat the main campaign. I did a few levels of that, but no more.
We gotta focus on Tails. I am Tails.
You are Tails.
I am Tails.
The song bosses are... What?
Huh?
What happened to
My
me?
God.
Did I fall? How did I fall?
I mean, with this game, you could have bugged, but
I
All the
love...
times I've played this on Parsec, I haven't really. It's not hard to play. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. It's awesome. Ow.
Everyone like freaking out. Like, where's the co-op online mode? I don't know. Like, Parsec's pretty good. Is that death?
I can just do this.
Oh, we're going back up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about a mod that
Oh.
might be good. I always try to think of like things that would be like small fixes that would go a long way. And not necessarily for a mod. It could be like for a patch too. Like sometimes I feel like I don't know. I'm always trying to. It's similar to what we did on Tails' channel when I was like trying to get professional game devs on and be like, what realistically could we ask for before the game launches or whatever. I feel like something that would go a long way for this game is like in 4-player mode, if the like bumpers and trigger buttons on the back of a controller allowed you to choose who you're spawning to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so for example, like the left shoulder button would be like player 1, and then the left trigger would be player 2, and then so on the other side.
Right.
I think if you can control who you're spawning to, it might just make it a little easier to kind of direct the group where you're intending to go. I think when there's 4 people, like some people might get on the upper route, and then other people fall. But they were like, "Oh, I see something down there. I kind of want to." Oh, never mind, I guess.
Yeah.
And what if the person on the upper route's like, "I wanted to let you check it out," but it's like, "Oh, too bad. You all spawned to me now." But if you could start to anticipate it, if you just start to press the trigger buttons to spawn to who you want to go to, then that would probably just fix it. I don't know. Definitely something that wouldn't work if it was like in the base game, because it's not really something I see as a mechanic you could teach casuals. More like something that would help make the game more enjoyable for fans.
Right.
I died. Yeah, so I guess more of a mod, but.
Why did I die?
See, there you go. I don't know. Also, like, I got some feelings about AI, but I won't go into them. But I feel like the idea of
Hold
4
on.
Sonic characters. What's up?
No, you're fine. You can keep talking. We just have time out.
Oh, I see.
Weird chat going on. Yeah.
We have like 4 Sonic characters running on a screen with like multiple routes and all different movement mechanics. I feel like we're always bound to like get pulled in different directions, especially since like it's about going fast. So it was gonna be hard, and they must have known that. What's interesting to me is like if they knew that was gonna be hard, and like this is why I brought up AI. I'm like, couldn't you theoretically like figure out how to just like record so many playthroughs of each level and just almost like create the most common path that people take and have the camera almost kind of follow that path as the group progresses. Like, instead of it selecting a player to follow, it just kind of like almost tries to anticipate where your group is going based on the group's decisions. Like, why isn't AI being used for that kind of stuff? To try to anticipate what the player's gonna do so the gameplay experience is more smooth for 4-player co-op sharing a screen.
Yeah.
Like a smart camera, if you will. Like, it's crazy that we get image generation stuff before we get cool stuff like that. where it's like, why can't we have like an AI camera person for our game so that the camera is really awesome and like works, as opposed to this stupid shit?
Yeah, it's not the worst because it doesn't like hinder you, but yeah, it's a little weird.
Well, that's why it's just like you were talking about earlier, how like there's more people from our Tales channel team that we could be playing with right now.
Yeah.
But the reason we're not is because the gameplay experience is really different with 4 people. It becomes more of a social, chaotic, fun experience.
Yeah, which is like, which is something we can
so
do.
Much more.
Yeah, it's something we'll definitely do in the future, but you know, it's a first kind of playthrough going on stream, you know.
And I guess what I'm talking about is it could be all of those things at the same time. If you know what I mean, it could be so much more.
Right. Yeah,
because I think the people that want the experience I'm talking about, where the camera doesn't kind of like pull all the characters
come back in
different directions and fight each other. I think the people who want like a more focused 4-player co-op experience, so to speak, they don't necessarily hate the chaotic angle.
No.
I don't think they don't want that. I don't think anyone's saying that they don't like the mania and the crazy gameplay where they like can mess up and have fun. I just think it's like there's a balance. Sometimes there's too much. And I think with this game's 4 players,
oh, okay,
an example of a little too much. Some people can definitely enjoy it, right? So if you're the type that finds themselves enjoying games that are just like crazy and you really like it for the social aspect anyway, because I'm one of those people, and that's why I'm saying I'm gonna, like, over time I think people are gonna come around to this game, because overall I'm optimistic to this game because I like games that focus on the social aspect. So like, for example, unlocking parts for my custom mech or metal fighter thing, unlocking parts for that, for my avatar with the coins in the main gameplay, that's cool to me. Whereas I saw so many reviews of this game that were saying, if only I could unlock, like, a sound test mode with the coins. And I feel the exact opposite. I'm like, that would suck. I could just listen to the songs on YouTube. Why would I grind gold coins to listen to music I can listen to on YouTube? Like, that sounds like, to me, a boomer idea. Like, and I say boomer because I'm a boomer in this context too, because in my era of gaming, you would unlock the music. The music you could just listen to on YouTube. Like, that would happen because we were in the era where, yeah, you couldn't just find that stuff all the time online. So I think it's really cool that, because I genuinely do want to grind this game to get the specific parts so that I could build a specific mech so I can play online. And even though the online mode is pretty bare bones and simple, I like the idea of a game that I can share with up to, I don't know how many people can play one lobby in the battle mode, but I think it's like 10 or something. But like, that's cool. Sharing with a lot of people. I like that idea. But there's a lot of people who just don't care about it. So yeah, if you're that type of person that likes games for the social aspect, and you like classic Sonic, like, this game is really exciting. It might be your #1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Now we're rewinding. We're going back. Like, man is using a rewind thing, and you're playing through the rewind process. It's pretty cool, actually.
So what I'm noticing is, because of the nature of that emerald power and how, like, snappy its movement is, like, it's like shaking the camera forward.
Yeah.
I almost can't play when you do that.
Dang.
Because it's hard enough to stay on screen, but like it almost like it's almost like we're sharing a blanket or something and you're pulling the blanket right off of me. Like the camera like loves the emerald power.
Yeah.
So it's just yanking the camera away from me. Ah!
Adore.
See, and this is the example of two intentions pulling against each other. The emerald powers are a cool idea. 4-player in classic Sonic is a cool idea. But when they're pulling against each other here, and the music is doing that too, which is interesting. It's like this game screams a development team that wanted to do so much and had so many ideas, almost too many. And I think the reason people are passionate about it is because they feel the same, right? They see all the potential Classic has. They have the same ideas too. But I don't know if fans would do it better because they would run into the same problem I'm saying. Like, if they put together a group of Sonic fans, they'd probably run into the same thing where they all have a different idea of what Classic Sonic could be. Hopefully this hypothetical fan dev team will be able to decide on a direction. Superstars is another one of those Sonic games.
Sure
Pulled in
is.
so many directions.
At least it's a good one, you know. Like it's not
true.
like
I
it's not like it's trying
wholeheartedly
things
agree.
and sucks, you know. But it's trying things and it succeeds in many and fails at some others.
It's
That's good.
true. In spite of it pulling in so many directions, it's still like an 8.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like one of those things where the only reason that the hate for this is so passionate is because the ideas presented in this game make it clear that it could have almost easily been a 10 out of 10.
Right.
That's the thing, I think. There are ideas present in this game that could have made it a 10 out of 10, but because it's pulling against itself, it's getting in its own way, you know, stepping on its own toes. Like, it's just, that's what it is. Like, that's why people would use those terms to describe this game, I think, because it's a 10 out of 10 stepping on its toes. So you're seeing it's like if Spider-Man 2 was in the same room as you and you saw it just stumbling around. You're like, come on, you're Spider-Man 2. Like, what the heck? Like, you're supposed to be carrying the PS5 right now. Why are you doing this? It's a little bit of that, I think. It's like, we know you're a 10 out of 10. You can be a 10 out of 10. And, yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen.
One too many.
Oops, one too many. What? I still probably would have gotten hurt. I was spin dashing straight into a rocket.
So it was trippy, man.
I mean, it's like one of the last levels, right?
Yeah, I believe the last.
See, this is the part in the stream where you're at the end of the game and you have the most feelings and opinions about the game brewing at the surface.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably why I was so bad at streaming when I was like gaming and talking. Because like all your opinions are bubbling to the surface, but the game is also at its hardest point. And I like talking to the fans more than I do like playing Sonic games, I think. I think that's when it becomes obvious.
Right.
But then it's frustrating to watch because that's what's on screen mostly.
I try to do a little bit of both, for sure.
You definitely do it better. That's what I'm saying. I'm making like a praising you, but like in a way that I mean I would appreciate, where I feel like it holds weight. Like we're seeing it in real time right now. You are carrying because I just cannot.
You're right there. You're right there. You're fine.
No, but you are carrying. I am there, but that is only because you. Oh, where'd you go? All right.
Someone just said like hi, like they were shy. Hello. No need to be shy. Hello.
It's Trip. Trip is
Trip.
in the chat. That is how Trip would enter the chat.
Trip.
When can we buy a Trip helmet?
When can we buy a Trip helmet?
Why wasn't that a pre-order bonus? That feels like an
True.
easy sell of a piece of plastic.
Right.
Come on.
It kind of does. Huh?
What? That was an easy idea.
Rotator time.
Guys, tell me in the chat if you would have pre-ordered for
Where am I?
helmet.
Where am I? The hell? I disappeared.
Right, you can use it as a popcorn bucket. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm immediately realizing that like it would.
Evan.
Because it's a container.
What? Why did I disappear for so long?
I mean, I knew the floor was gonna start collapsing. I shouldn't expect it to go that fast.
What the hell?
I was on that like slow and steady mentality.
No, you just got killed by the door.
Why does that happen?
I just meant like I did not die previously, and I just disappeared for a while. It was
I
weird.
spawn and what is going on?
I don't know. The game doesn't like when we both like get off screen up there.
Yeah, if you jump too high.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna do the power, so be warned.
Oh, darn it.
Best use of this power, trust me. Alright, we made it. How's everyone doing today? We're doing good. We're enjoying this game. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Here we go.
Enjoying it. Okay. So what? Final boss, huh? Another Death Egg robot, but this time he's got
This time he's a samurai. Well, that's just his name, I think. When does Infinite show up? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. It is a new game. I hate how they didn't move like the icon for, you know, your dead friend, and Sonic is like clashing with it. Like if I'm
I
here,
think it's
I'm like, you know.
placement. Yeah, I think that's only a problem in this boss.
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah, it's really only in this boss. It's a little weird. Oh, what? What did I do? Okay.
I wonder where the icons go for other players that are dead. Do they go right next to it? What if you can't see anything next
Yeah,
to
that's the thing. Like, if there were like 3 more here, dude, that'd be pretty annoying, actually.
it? That might be a problem.
Okay, so left.
That's like that's right where the like missiles land and stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not hitting him this time. Yeah, nope. Right. Yeah, but I need to be behind it, because if you're not behind him, he blocks it. Okay, give me another one. That's left. There we go. No! Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Stream died from me, but it's back now? Oh, I hope everyone is there. I can see the stream, so I'm assuming we're fine. Oh, did I die? Oh my god.
Nice save.
Oh my god, dude. Talk about a save. Left.
Yo, I gotta go back and watch the update 3 stream we did again.
Yeah,
You were,
that
like,
was a fun one, huh?
clutching.
Yeah.
You were clutching. Like you did not fall down those towers very often.
Dude, I'll keep my take on it, and I see more and more people agreeing. The platforming on those towers is one of the best parts of the update. I don't care. It is. I'm sorry.
You know what's interesting? My opinion is flipping, because when I first played the cyberspace stages, I was really impressed.
They are impressive.
But then yes, but going back to them, I'm finding that I'm just I don't know. I feel myself seeing in my brain that meme, you know, the Wojak with his hands up, he's just like, woo, like just like
Yeah.
super
Like
super
like
jazzed.
being like that in something that doesn't really like deserve it, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting to. But it's basically like Sonic fans are like that whenever like there is a ramp you can launch off.
But I
Like,
mean,
feel like-
but I think it's like a very justified celebration, because we've never had that in Modern Sonic before. You know?
what I'm getting to is it's a little overdone in the cyberspace stages for update 3.
Yeah, it's all over the
And-
place.
and what I'm-
Yeah.
And to add to what you're saying, to tie it back together, looking back at the towers, I feel like I liked what they were cooking there a little bit better in hindsight.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I didn't mind the idea of climbing a tower and having that kind of
You're back.
daunting challenge.
Tails is back.
I don't expect you to be the one.
He'll try to make sure to use the armor powers. It should be good.
And she passed through all the towers on her first attempt. Dang, on hard?
That's really good.
Yeah, see, Sonic opinions are very interesting with Frontiers and Superstars. I'm very interested in the discussion for both games. And you know what? That's something, right? Like, we gotta say that, like, remember when we used to think it was a new 2D modern game? Like, come on, like, so much has changed in the discussion.
Yeah.
And this is not a perfect classic Sonic game.
No!
But it is the next,
oh my god. Oh, I'm fine.
But it is the next step of classic Sonic, and it does bring classic Sonic into... I will say this game does feel like it should have came out maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. However, better late than never is basically what I'm saying.
Exactly,
And
especially with Sonic.
Now we have that... Yeah, and now we have that with 2D and 3D Sonic, and the reason the conversation is interesting is because I can at least say I feel like they're trying. I do feel like they're trying. I do.
Yeah.
So they've
agree.
joined the table of discussion, so to speak, is what it feels like. And I feel like before Frontiers and Superstars, they weren't even trying. Like it was literally like, we need to make money with Sonic. That's the impression I was getting. If you liked stuff before Frontiers, that's fine. Like, I'm not saying you can't do that, right? But it felt like SEGA was just phoning it in, like making just what they had to. This is Sonic Superstars. Gene?
I have a theory that I want to test out with this boss, but I'm afraid right now.
Oh yeah, you have 0 rings.
Yeah. That's why I'm afraid about it. But I'm gonna try it, I think.
Oh, what are you gonna try?
Cheese. I'm gonna try cheese. Okay, not now.
Cheese is pretty good. Cheese is pretty good. You should give it a shot. I know some people just say it's mold, but like, cheese is just good.
Okay,
We need a Sonic verse game
Here comes
called
the cheese.
Sonic versus the World.
It worked. It worked.
What'd you do?
Just burst into his head, like, even though...
You just burst
Yeah.
onto his head?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The more you play this game, like, the more you realize these bosses really, like, can go by quickly.
I can't believe that quote, bro. I'm not gonna repeat it.
Cheating.
Oh, it's the Sonic 2 ending or whatever? You skipped the ending?
No, I did no, I did not.
I thought there was like it was.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's a game like breaking, but no. Oh my god, Trip.
Is this a Dragon Ball Z Broly reference?
Is it?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. When Goku's like in the
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of. It's a reach, but like them all being crammed in a spaceship and going back to Earth. If you remember in the original Broly movie, not the remake, it's actually kind of goofy. Goku instant transmissions into one of those like tiny sand ships. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That ending of that movie like screams like someone going, "Oh crap! How do we get everyone off the planet?"
Yeah. Hey, Totano, what's your favorite character in this game so far? Evan, what's your favorite character in this game? I mean, me in terms of like gameplay. Yeah, like in terms of like playing Sonic, but in terms of like, you know, overall characters, Trip is my favorite addition.
I was gonna say that, but I was gonna say my answer is spoilers.
Is it? No, because I'm not saying playable. I'm saying in terms of like the added like the whole cast that appears in this game. I like Trip. You know, like regardless of playable status.
I was the spoiler.
Oh, we're the spoiler. Yeah, Loki didn't like this game. That's a shame. I'm sorry you had that experience.
Who didn't like?
923 said they didn't like the game. I personally really enjoyed it, honestly.
See, you know what the best question to ask that I don't see enough people ask when somebody says something like that? So, Loki, I didn't like this game. So what Sonic games do you enjoy?
Hold on.
I
Someone
feel like
said before they go. I just want to say someone said probably won't see this, but thanks for a good night, dudes. You're welcome. We do see this, we read, and you're absolutely welcome. Thanks for watching. Thank you.
Should I just like do a
What did you do?
like a faster running animation?
I'm just going supersonic personally.
Aw.
You don't get
That's
to.
Interesting how you can only use because your team shares the emerald.
Yeah, we need to find the checkpoint, and maybe when the checkpoint refreshes, maybe you could also.
So only one person can be super at a time.
Yeah, but what if I'm super and now we find the checkpoint that the checkpoint refreshes the emerald powers? Could you go super then? Maybe. 3.5 out of 10? Oh my god!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Flying.
3.5 out of 10. Yeah, we
think
can
a bug-
deactivate, right? Are you?
I think a bug happens when like something you do causes the camera to like bug out and it'll slingshot me forward.
Then.
Is it your air dash?
Question, why does everyone seem to hate this game? I think it's an 8 out of 10. I'm right there with you. I think this game is between a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I mean, the scores are really weird, you know, I don't really like ranking games like this. I'd rather just say I really enjoy it. But yeah, like, my enjoyment level on a scale would be like 7, 8.
I explained earlier why people are getting seem to hate this game, Jadel. But to put it like really quickly, what I ended up saying was just kind of like it feels like a game that could have been a 10 out of 10, just kind of like stepping on its own toes.
Yeah.
In areas.
But the thing is, it didn't like super fall off, you know. It just, you know, fumbled
No,
a
I
little
know.
bit.
But I think the reason that people seem to hate, because I'm like literally being like super focused on the specific wording you use, it seems like people hate it because of what they wanted it to be, which is actually an overall net positive reaction for Sonic.
Right.
A lot of people will get kind of upset when initial reactions to a game like this are like negative, but you have to make sure you're paying attention to what people are saying about it. Because overall the reception for this game is positive. That's why I was saying what I was saying earlier. SEGA feels like they are participating in the conversation. The stuff that people are talking about with Superstars, while there is negative and maybe a feeling of hate from their word, they're talking about things that it did well, that it got in its own way because of, or things it could have been doing that would have made it so much better. Like it's a very like missed opportunity feeling, which ain't that sound familiar to where Sonic used to be, right? Like missed potential like good ideas.
Oops.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good on paper. Stuff, right? Like now we're where Sonic was. Before they were setting their own bar so low that it really felt like there was a huge disconnect between what SEGA was willing to produce versus what fans wanted. Now SEGA's actually trying to deliver that, but the reality is what Sonic fans want is it's a huge ask.
Right.
Because Sonic fans want Sonic to be AAA. Like some of the best that gaming has to offer. That's rare. That's just rare. So like the overall feeling is net positive because that's where Sonic wants to be. That's where people want Sonic to be. That's where people know Sonic can be. And it seems like most people are ready for that, want it, and can see it.
Yep.
That's good, right? 2D and 3D Sonic is giving that impression for people and generating the same kind of polarizing but really interesting discussions, which are discussions we didn't even come close to having with the games before. Because when we're talking about Lost World, the more and more you talk about Lost World, you go, oh yeah, the movement's a lot like Mario, and then you just start talking about why Mario movement works. Notice how we're not talking about Sonic anymore?
Yeah.
It's not like a fucking Sonic game. Now we're talking about Sonic again. And what makes Sonic games work, and why Sonic games were interesting. Not why other games were interesting. Which is what was happening before, because it was always like he was following something else that worked because he was like unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sega was unsure of the actual franchise. So yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 depending on your perspective. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of passionate hate comments about this game.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's a very good sign. It is. Yes, seeing glitches all over the internet can hurt. But people are playing the game. They're talking about it. People can see what Sonic can be. So that's the positive.
For sure. Yeah. Again, I also enjoyed this game. I thought it was pretty solid. Again, I don't think I enjoy it more than Mania, and I don't think I enjoy it more than 3 Knuckles. But it does enough unique things, like the Emerald powers, to me, that I appreciate it. I also just really appreciate overall like having a 3D stylized Sonic game like this, because the animations for the characters are beautiful. Like I cannot express enough how much I really like these 3D models. I think they're really cool. And just having a game that doesn't play like Sonic 4, it plays like Sonic Mania. And it has beautiful models, and the level design is overall solid to pretty good, even though it isn't as consistently good as or amazing as Mania. I enjoyed it. I think it's probably my third favorite classic Sonic game, behind 3 Knuckles, behind Mania. But damn, I did enjoy it. Of course. Would it have been a lot better though if if this was directly better than Mania? Yeah, I mean, that would have been best case scenario. But sadly, we're not there. But what I did get, I enjoyed. So, hey yo. This game uses such a dated design all the way back in the 90s. Say difficulty spikes, blurry, player relaxed backgrounds, that then you bring actual background. Genesis
That's why I
music.
got quiet suddenly, because he's 923 has been, because I asked him a question, and so I was following up
Right.
and making sure that he answered, but then he started kind of adding more details because we were on a different tangent. So
Yeah.
what if you try to respond to that? It's going to be, I think it's better to respond to the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I initially asked him, what game did you start with? Or no, sorry, what games did you enjoy? Because he was saying I low-key did not enjoy it. Been a fan for years, so I like the adventure games, even 06. If we're talking about 2D games, I basically love every 2D game other than Game Gear and Sonic Genesis, obviously. And especially Mania. And then he goes on to say, Superstars wasn't good to me because it's so stale and far behind modern game standards. It's actually painful. I'm going to pause here and interject. Notice how this is fitting in with what I was saying before. Because I was talking about this type of Sonic fan, and this is not a negative thing, by the way. I know when I frame it that way, it sounds like it. I'm saying this is like, I feel the same way in a lot of areas, where Sonic needs to be like, I truly believe Sonic should be some of the best that gaming has to offer.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page.
Yeah, we all are.
But so I agree with that. So I just want to continue as I read, but I just want to clarify that. I'm just tired of Sonic being light years behind every other series. I'm just sick of it. Asking a 2D game to live up to the standards of Mania shouldn't be a hard ask. It just isn't, in my opinion. This game uses such outdated design all the way back to the 90s. Insane difficulty spikes, blurry parallax background that doesn't feel part of the actual foreground. Genesis music for whatever reason. Okay, so now we're caught up. And so basically, I agree with you. I think it's just how your history with Sonic has affected you, because everyone's story running alongside Sonic is going to be really different, right? So I ended up getting into teaching and whatever, and I teach like arts, and I taught many different art forms, so I've just like seen a lot of different opinions, and I'm in the Sonic community too, so like it just got amplified, right? I've seen, like, I really don't care about SatAM, to be perfectly honest, but
Neither.
some of my closest friends have been really into SatAM, and I've talked to them about it and read the Archie comics and watched some episodes, and I've learned how to appreciate things that are on the other side of the fence, so to speak. Like, that's something that I've learned to appreciate. And so when I praise this game, it's a little bit like that. I can simultaneously agree with what 923 is saying.
Yeah, and at the same
but
time, I
also
can enjoy
appreciate,
this. Yeah.
But also appreciate what this game is doing. And when I step back and look at the bigger picture, I don't see it. It seems that 923 is the takeaway from Superstars after playing through it. It seems like their takeaway was another mediocre game. And
I don't even think it's mediocre.
I
though,
don't.
but yeah.
I see an upwards trajectory.
Yeah.
That's what I see. because, like I was saying before, I feel like they're participating in the discussion of what modern Sonic games should be and what classic Sonic games should be. I'm really appreciating that it even tried to be like Mania, because I so happen to be on the side of the fence that 923 isn't on, that felt that it actually was a tall order to have SEGA live up to Mania's bar. Because I'm aware of how incredibly talented all the development team was for Mania. And it's not to say that the development team for Sonic Superstars wasn't, but the context of Mania was that was like a stars align situation, because Mania 2 would have been even more of an incredible situation, because the thing about being a fan and working on something is you're working on something you love. And so a lot of what's motivating you to work on it is because of what it is. And that passion is going to take you to a level that you can't really, that gap can't really be filled with just technical know-how. Oh, and it could be, but it would be really expensive, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't think SEGA has the ability or capacity right now. That gap, I think, is that gap I'm talking about, that passion that the Mania devs had that translates into a quality product. I think that's where all the disconnect comes from between every fan. And that's natural, right? Because how do you appreciate what goes into making a game what it is if you don't know how to do it? I totally understand that. What I'm saying is that gap is huge. That gap is huge. The strides they took because of their passion were huge. And that's why we got Mania. And the devs that are working on Superstars, they're not those fans. They're probably passionate people on the team. But the ratio of fan to just dev that is hired to get the product done is vastly different. So that's basically what I'm saying, is I thought it was a tall order to meet Mania's standards. I think a lot of people were like, no, surely you could just do Mania but better, you're SEGA. I don't agree. I think I'm like, wow, they tried to be like Mania, and yeah, it's a SEGA attempt at Mania. That's kind of my takeaway. It's like, yep, this is about what SEGA would make if they tried to make a Mania.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's kind of my takeaway. So that's all I can really say. I don't know, Jackie, how do you feel about that whole, I mean, it was a long thing, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't even have much to say, because I basically feel the same as you. It's just from my perspective, right? I understand why someone could be disappointed and everything, but to me, it's hard to see how this game one could consider a fumble. Again, I know there's some people here that are feeling like that, and I personally just struggle to see how, because it's basically, like Evan's saying, an attempt at Mania, right, by SEGA. Is it better? I don't think so. I think some people will like this better because of its different design philosophy. Maybe some people like more platform-heavy levels like this game. And I think there's a lot to appreciate in the visuals and the models and everything. But yeah, I mean, I understand being a little let down by this game and everything, but it's not something that I can really be like, wow, I thought this game was a fumble. I think this game failed. To me, it's hard to see that from this. Because I think someone already said that, actually. It's like, it's hard to like fumble something that you're trying to do Mania. Like, even if you get kind of close, that's already pretty good, right? That's how I'm feeling. Am I disappointed in the way that, man, in the off chance that this could have been better than Mania? And again, there's a very genuine discussion to be had about Mania being like $20 to this being 60. Very good discussion to have, because we could be expecting a lot more. And since I'm paying, because I could see it from the perspective that I'm paying $60, so I have to have something better than Mania. I mean, I paid 20 for Mania. Why am I paying 60? And if it's not that good, it's not as good as Mania. That makes no sense, right? I understand that perspective completely. That's like a completely consumer perspective that I totally get. So I get that. I get that. Absolutely. Like, the pricing point, we gotta talk about something. Maybe Mania was a little underpriced, or maybe this is a little overpriced.
You know what sucks is, like, the truth is, the truth sucks, but the truth is that Mania was underpriced, and the only reason it was is because of the
pixel art. The pickle art.
pixel
The
art,
pickle art, baby.
which fucking sucks because I think, and I'm boomering myself right now, but it looks beautiful because it's pixel art.
Right.
It looks so gorgeous because of it.
Yeah.
And they worked so hard because it was pixel art, and it's charged less because of it. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, both at like a 40 price point would have made total sense to me. But again, Sega fears pixel art. It's like, oh no, people are not gonna buy this if it's not cheap. I mean, pixel art, no.
They're kind of right though.
Yeah, we finished.
It sucks. It sucks, but like, there are people who are like, pixel graphics. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to people that are like that. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you don't like them. I don't know who hurt you. Pixel art is so good.
It's great.
I don't know what awful retro game did you have to play to hate pixel art? I don't know, but it is like, it is an art form.
Do you guys remember people being angry at Metro Dread being $6 just because it's 2D and short? Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, right, like as Sonic fans, we do have this point of comparison of an arguably better game being 20 bucks, and then a game that tries to build off of it and kind of comes off like a little worse overall. Again, preferences, but kind of just falls a little short of the delights of Mania, and it's like more than double the price, right? And it's entirely because of an art style, probably. Like, it's probably entirely on the art style.
I have something to add to this price thing, though. So, as much as I agree with all this, like Mania and Superstars should have been 40. So
Yeah.
you know, like, how well did Mania really sell? Like, I think it sold very well based on expectation. But compared to Sonic games, just in general, does anyone? I don't think we know. So I have a feeling that this business stuff, because I'm obviously more artist than I am businessman.
Mm-hmm.
So what sucks is this business stuff ends up, like, the dark kind of sad truth ends up being true. So this is what I think because of that. This is a guess because of my ignorance. So this is grain of salt moment. But, like, why do I feel like, even though this game was $60, and I don't agree with that, and it's not that polished, and I agree it's not as good as Mania, why do I still feel like this is going to sell a lot?
Because there is a good game here, a great game even, at least from my point of view. So I don't see why it wouldn't sell well, you know?
I can't help but, like, there's a businessman in my head seeing cute characters, 4-player, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, you're right.
Classic Sonic. New character. Did I already say 3D graphics? Like, I just feel like it just will sell. Like, the price thing, I spent zero time talking about it because I feel like Sega's gonna win that one, which is weird. Like, it's gonna be the weird win. It's gonna be that weird thing they take away from this whole experience is, like, $60. Like, I don't know if we're shaking that one, guys.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. Not that I want it. I definitely don't want that. But I'm saying that's how I feel like things are going to play out.
Yep. Oh well, at least from my end, I'm satisfied with what we got. I think we got our points across. We beat the game on co-op. And obviously, as you guys can see, there's more to this. And maybe there's more after you beat Trip's story. Maybe. Not saying there is, but I'm not saying there isn't. So there's plenty here, you know. But I feel we did a good job at least showcasing the co-op and some of the single player. We did a little bit of everything in the end. But yeah, we're 30 minutes above what I kind of had in mind, and that's totally fine. But you know, it is 10:35 for me, and a boy's gotta eat. Dinner is nice. I love dinner.
Let's go eating.
I think it's time for this guy to eat some dinner.
There's one more thing I want to clarify just because of the chat. I do definitely think Frontiers will outsell Superstars.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
crazy. That doesn't. I think they'll both sell really well, but that doesn't mean. I just wanted to clarify. I didn't think they were going to be in the same ballpark.
Yeah, for sure. Oh well,
Alright.
we
Have a
if
good
you,
night, y'all.
people clearly enjoyed this, so more streams with Evan are coming. Again, I try to have him on as much as possible. We'll do some solo streams, of course. We'll do some streams with Tails channel people and friends that you know also deserve being here, and I know they'd want to. But yeah, other than that, we can always do some 4-player Superstars action next time, and that will be catastrophic. But also really nice.
Battle mode too, maybe.
We have battle mode too. True.
Yeah.
And you too, 923, and I hope you know that you feel that you know you disliking this game is completely valid. Obviously, we both have more of an appreciation for the game, but I totally get like you know your frustration with it, and the thing is we agree with your points, right? With you. It's just we you know we see it a little differently, and you know some people, I don't want to say the whole you know half glass half full glass half empty, but you know some people just get tired. Like some people are just at their peak with okay, I cannot with Sonic anymore with these releases and all. I get it, and some of us are just kind of here for the to see just how much higher we can go.
Yeah.
You know, so
Like for example, while I think this game's overall a net positive, everyone is fully permitted to meme to hell and back. A step in the right direction. Like
Yeah.
Sonic takes his
Yeah.
57th step in the right direction.
2,000
That meme
steps
is
in
so
that
funny.
direction.
That's so funny. I don't care. That is so funny.
It is.
That is way better than the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Sonic
Yeah,
Prime meme.
we all want Sonic to success, to you know succeed for sure. Oh well, gonna leave it here before we go on another tangent. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Okay, we have Sonic hacking contest coming up pretty soon. So if you guys want to hang around for that, awesome. See you guys later. Bye bye.